usually don't push like blindly. So we are trying to play much slower and more aggressive. So hopefully in 3 matches we can get top 8.
Okay, top 8 is the goal, of course. Thank you so much, No Fear, for joining me from Horror Esports, and best of luck in the rest of the final day of the group stage. Back to you guys.
Well, we're going to wait and see if they're going to be able to make it there towards the top 8, because as I mentioned, they were trying to do some rotations. I mean, Blank even ended up choosing them. As soon as he chose them, it ended up going south for them. But there you go, No Fear, only being able to get just 1 elimination, 275 damage. But let's move on from Horror Esports, because I actually want to get a chance to talk a little bit more about Weibo. Weibo, we always talk about the docketing. We saw Sook being very far away from their squad. Max,
he was like, I like what Doc is doing. How about we do a bit of that? Okay, now, it was quite interesting because this entire game, Sook was split from the rest of his team. So Sook was in a building over to the western side, not quite in the mountain, and the mountain where the circle ended up going had the 3 other players of WBG. They just stay there the entire time. Then they pull a little Uno reverse card, send Sook over to the high ground position, leave the 3 other players in the compound to the west, and we're like, okay, that's a good scouting position. They're going to hold it until maybe phase 4, 5. Okay, we're chilling. I think they took until phase 6 to start even just thinking about regrouping onto Sook. And the fact that Sook is not eliminated during that time is just mind-boggling to me. I think they were scared of possible off angles, taking away that possible win from them. So I honestly, get that they were scared about it, but the delay took so long that I would love to know what was happening internally, because so many things must have been taken into account for this team to not be willing to regroup.
And that's what I was talking about too for this team as well, because of the delay that they just didn't want to find on some Red Force. They had the chance. Order seemed like he wanted to get an angle on them. Ultimately, it didn't end up happening, Neptura.
No, it didn't. I think it was a really interesting play to come through from them. It's one of those things that I think has everybody a little bit confused, but at the same time, it's what got them a 2nd place, almost a 1st place finish. They just wanted to keep that timing or keep to themselves a little bit more. They were not confident in that. And actually, I kind of think it goes into what we've been saying, is that if you want to make a play it with confidence and actually commit to that. And I think if they were unwilling to commit to a push, then actually staying and committing to the stay was the way to go.
I think they may have been scared from Nongshim Red Force's southern angle. Maybe you just push that, you know? Maybe you just go for Big Sen, then you can have exude as much control as you want on the circle at that point. So I do agree with your idea here that maybe just do it together. I do get also the idea that maybe scared a little bit, but you have to take control eventually, because as you keep delaying it, you will lose a player, and that's how we did end up losing Sook at the end of that match.
You got to make that decision. You can't wait too long, but let's take a look at the overall. Let's see if maybe Nongshim Red Force is going to be in the top 8. And they still got games to go, so that pretty much means that for Nongshim Red Force, there's a high chance that you might be able to make it towards grand finals. One thing that's a little bit scary for me, looking at all of this, Max, is that Alpha 7 Esports, they just really haven't been able to get that many points.
Don't forget, man, you got Horror behind them, you got Alpha Gaming behind them. If they keep slipping,
Alpha 7 has to make it, bro.
Alpha 7, I
knew it was going to happen, bro.
Alpha 7 will be slipping out of the top 8. We can't have that happening to the reigning champions. So Nongshim, good comeback from 22nd in 3 games, getting up to 8th place. But as you said, Alpha 7 in the hot seat. They need to do something in these next 3 matches.
And right now, for some of the other teams that are currently watching the games from their hotel, I'm looking at Yangon Galacticos, Rengnam Karya Esports. Have they done enough? Because with the way that Nongshim Red Force is currently playing, and if Alpha 7 does end up picking it up, they could end up just getting kicked out of that top 8, Neptura.
Actually, you make a really good point. Regnum in particular with 81, Yangon of course with 75 as well. I mean, even if Nongshim do go up
Alpha 7 has to make it, bro. Falcon has to make it. Oh, chat. By the way, you don't put me on today. And yesterday, I was watching the stream.
We saw got caught on, bro. 69 points earlier. You can see Weibo Gaming right now with 58 points. You have TT Global 10 points behind that. So, I mean, you were saying it, Max. They're not safe. They're not safe at all. And we need to start seeing a little bit more out of Alpha 7. They have had, to be fair with them, they have had some good rotations.
They've had very good rotations right throughout this tournament. So they could jump up there. Alpha 7, they need to be careful because, again, they're in the hot seat. They could fall off. That would be one of the biggest upset here in the group stage.
Okay, well, I'm ready to see what's going to be happening here in this final area. But before that, let's send it over to Barney on the stage.
Welcome everybody to the Qiddiya Esports Arena, right here live from Riyadh for the PUBG Mobile World Cup at EWC. I am Veracity, joined alongside the lovely Barney Banks. And Barney, I want to kick things off first and foremost for apologizing for my behavior yesterday. It was unacceptable, totally uncalled for, and this gorgeous stage is more than big enough for the two of us.
It is big enough for the two of us. You know what? We can let bygones be bygones. The stage is big enough. It's absolutely fine. I'll kick things off by talking about map number 1, because it was quite pivotal that two teams that were high up the leaderboard got eliminated early on, both Alter Ego and Team Falcons. But ultimately, at the very end, when the final circle pulled in, it was Nongshim Red Force going up against Ida Esports, and Nongshim Red Force took the victory and secured 23 points on the board for Veracity.
That's impressive, Barney, but I loved match 2. I'll tell you exactly why. Alter Ego Aries went from not a single elimination in match 1 to...
You know what, Veracity? I actually
15 eliminations,
forgive
Barney.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take map number 2 and I'll see you later. Have some fun up there. Map number 2, after a dramatic shift south from the circle, it was teams descending onto each other, and ultimately Power Esports took the victory, even though Alter Ego Aries managed to secure 21 points on the board. Match number 3, we had a pretty slow start. Team Falcons secured a vital building. Arena took them out, and Nongshim Red Force faced off against Weibo Gaming. And again, for their second chicken dinner of the day, Nongshim Red Force managed to secure the victory. What a phenomenal day we've had so far. Only 3 games left, and we can't wait to see who makes it into the top 8. See you there.
This is not over, Barney Banks.
Oh no.
Someone get her down from there. Jasmine, do you need assistance?
It's like some kind of Bond villain.
It's just that, look, she's like, can someone please help? Oh, mate, what a cool stage, though, bro. It's always so exciting, but especially today, especially now. Last 3 games, group stage, the anticipation, the climax, the teams that have been putting so much into every outing in this lobby.
Red, green, going at it today. Group yellow is currently out. Those are the teams that we will be chasing over the next 3 matches. We've had 3 bangers just coming off the back of with Reflections and John, and it'll be me and Jackie. Me being blank.
That's me, I'm Jackie, hello.
To take these final 3 games and see who will be grabbing that 80 grand that's up for grabs at the top spot. But not only that, the top 8 spots that will make it straight through to the finals, and which 16 teams will be joining us over in Survival.
You can see already, if you haven't been hearing the reverberations, the audio capacity, the set of lungs we've got on this audience when Falcons have been in the arena, well, you're probably going to be hearing some of that today. Hey, getting the little pre-game rituals in as well. Alter Ego, I don't think they need it. The way they have been performing as individuals and as one collective, the 5 fingers on one hand forming a fist for Indonesia and punching through the competition.
5 fingers?
Yeah, 5 fingers. Well, and a thumb.
That makes more sense with the 4 fingers as well.
All right, chat. Yo, Jones, what's good? Jones, this is a $3 million tournament, bro.
1-0
$2 million.
We have Erangel coming at you. We'll have 2 Miramars to finish things off, but this is our last Erangel of the group stage. We'll be starting over in Severny down towards Old Sozinovka.
There's 2 more matches left, chat.
So teams players
I just wake up.
Very far up on the map here. Alter Ego on top.
I missed 3 matches already. So I was like, yeah, no.
Taking 4th rise.
I'm gonna get up and watch this
first place position. Alpha 7 also hoping to maintain.
Why not stream it
towards the top 8 here with 69 points, followed shortly by Nongshim Red Force with the 67.
This is a nice stat to look at as well, man. Obviously with Fanak not being here, but Rosemary still having opportunity to build on those high caliber plays he's been making. Unbelievable damage, fantastic impact. But this is what I was saying, right? It's not just him. It feels like the team has been setting up each other perfectly, Blank. The comms are clean, the decision making is brilliant. If they keep going like this, it's going to be devastating.
There's been a lot of talk about Rosemary, honestly, and there's a lot around him, but I think that when we really boiled it down, that there was a huge amount of success which was pinpointed around Alva as a player. In terms of his scouting, dangerous missions that he's been on to set the rest of the team up nicely. He's been a very, very key pickup for that squad to allow Rosemary to succeed in the way that he has. You can see the leaderboard right now, pretty tight, honestly, pretty tight. With Weibo currently at 58, TT 59.
You should be there now, bro.
62. So there is
those are pro players. Those like niggas
not just
they're like so, bro.
They're in a worrisome position. Either
one of them niggas came out of bro, and I mean, in a normal match, yeah, wipe out the whole lobby, bro. The whole fucking lobby.
The dream scenario you want going into the later half of the day. A rough drop. Oh, mate. It's not what you want, Blank. Try and get that sorted out immediately, get the things going, the blood pumping. Saw this yesterday with some of the decision making. Let's have a look though where we're going to kick things off. In-game POV, we joined the Alpha 7 boys on the move. And again, like you said,
Alpha 7
they've been coming out
and Falcon on my team. Like I love them.
Looks like Alpha 7 on the stage.
And Alter Ego been doing good too as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like that maneuver they made down towards
team
Milter,
number 2,
you know, trying
3.
to play off the back of the road stop. Never that easy, honestly.
I don't.
They did eventually get wrapped on, but
Ego?
I think up until that point they held their own quite nicely there. So I think for Alpha 7, they do.
Yes, bro. Oh my, bro.
Explosive
those are pro players. Like one guy can wipe out the whole match
just to get into
by
the top
himself,
8,
bro.
to get that free over towards finals. This is Alter Ego, actually. Who else other than Rosemary? Got a bit annoyed at us for talking about Alva too much. Wanting to remind us who's the king.
It is crazy as well because it's one of those dynamics, right? We say it sometimes. We have like a 2-2 split of players that compete amongst each other within the same roster. Whereas for them, like you say, they're passing the baton willingly, setting each other up to make sure that relay race for knocks, for damage, for placements is always clean. But yeah, obviously, if he gets an opportunity, Blank's going to take those knocks all damn day.
He'll show off. He will show off. I think for another team like that right now, it's somewhat of a different story, is Alpha Gaming, where it's a weird one. Yeah. It does feel like a case sometimes where a player will just send out the rest of the team. They will just join in. Even that first today, we saw Alpha shoot down towards the south side to take out Team Falcons, despite having one of the strongest compounds inside that circle early. It was a weird one for me. The moment, they're not doing too badly. You know, 50
Alpha 7,
15th right now with
Falcon,
that scoreline. So they want to bump that score up. It would be a bit of a jump, but it's not out of the realms of possibility for Alpha Gaming to get just a gigantic match. It's hard to count this team out too early here.
So Falcon doing bad.
Left, and that fuse is burning down.
It is.
So
and the
team number
be behind it detonating, of course, is that rapturous, screaming energy.
Team number 2,
again
team number
fans that have been in the arena.
Team number 2,
and that's scary. We were saying on day one, sometimes when things aren't going right, and you're hearing that echoing constantly. It's more and more pressure that's being layered on you.
21.
I'm worried if it's going to turn them into a diamond in the last 3 games, or if you will
should be on this side
under that pressure.
Yeah, I don't think on this side.
32 points. The Falcons. It's not an ideal number to be on. 21st place as well. It would have to be a mega jump up. I think, if I'm being quite honest, a bit brutal, really.
Yeah.
I think Cole is the only player on that team at the moment I really see standing up. I mean, I've had a lot of admiration for Ralph, Nalvalo, Redox in the past years, but it's funny to me that their newest addition.
Team number 12 has a YouTube channel. I watch this guy. He trains, bro.
We'll wait and see for Falcons. There could be a miracle run, but for me at this point, very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. At this point, you kind of want the crowd to just be chill.
Let them build.
Yeah.
Then build, then follow. Yeah. No, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. It can be that double-edged sword, you know. It's kind of that's the way it's gone. But 2 sides to it, I guess.
Bro.
Longshin Red
Bro, one good game.
On the right side of the coin each time.
Fountain could,
it seems.
Bro, could jump up to
plays from them.
2015 right now.
Get themselves into
just USA
or
the multiple team, like around the world
right now. I think Longshin Red Force has had a nice run.
And they're all in the same room right now with the same phone, with the same account.
Inadequacies,
so, like,
we could say.
But
at the same time, it has just been some good maneuvers.
That's why you
just a case of
on our live stream, John.
Strong understanding of the map. Macro looked pretty decent. They didn't
I hope you know that like
putting
we
a
not
lot
like
which is
just normal
something
friends
you've
anymore,
seen
bro.
from Alpha
We
Gaming
family
quite
now,
a
so you
few
can talk to me, G.
maybe need some more classes when it comes to bakery, or at least
You can't even
chicken dinners.
contact me like on a personal level too as well.
I think
Like,
for
I'm not
IDA
answering my
as
numbers.
well, it's interesting. Obviously, it felt like they were more of a periphery team in some of the early matchups we saw towards the group stage. You were finding your way through with placements,
And the more
laying off
comments,
the zone, but never really being at the
The
forefront of
less
things.
I'm lonely, you know.
With the grouping, the
like
way
you do
it
this
is, points though, there's still a chance, mate, and it's looking better today.
Pause, who's this?
Yeah, I think
It's
there is
his
definitely
gaming.
a good air in there.
Oh my
for,
God, this
they've
might be
got
a
that
fight.
second win.
NAX.
Right?
Bro, why is
for
it
them is-
lagging?
I've always classed them as an up-and-comer squad. They have some very
Oh
young
my God,
players on
no.
side. It's not easy always
No.
playing a big tournament like this.
No, bro, got taken out.
Put
No
that
way.
pressure on. But they're a good team at heart. They're a very, very good team at heart. I think maybe it's early land jitters. This is only their second day of play. Everything could change. I do know either going to the survival stage is not going to be fun whatsoever. I don't think that's an easy place for them to be. I think they'd rather just make it straight through to the finals itself, get to watch all the play happen, and then just feel a lot more comfortable and researched going into that finals. So it does need to be a big push from Ida.
Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, bro, look at that, bro.
Got Thunder Talks as well as
Look at that, bro. The whole team just pull up, bro. Like what? Yo, the whole team pull
Could
up.
become a little bit more difficult
So they're all on
to
even
grab onto
yep,
the coattails
the same
of
phones,
those teams
the same
in the
Android
top
phone,
eight.
the same everything, the same headphones, everything. So like
Let's go
those
back
type
to your
of
point as well for a similar
tournaments,
team that, you know, the question mark
it
was,
gets
will they
sponsored by
struggle
phone companies,
being
by
thrown
headphone
into the
companies,
deep
by
end of a big
everything you
stage
need.
this
Like
global
yeah,
event for AX, I think
they all
you
have
know,
the same
day
setup.
one, day two, honestly, they kind of
You're
just
gonna
played
see,
their
you're gonna
game.
see,
They
you're gonna
showed
see.
up to really just give it their best. Over the course of the event, though, I'm curious to see if that's cooled off a little bit. This feels like an unlucky one for him. Obviously, two individual solo knocks there. Rosemary was able to claim one. We just saw the second go down, so already losing a lot of that stock early.
I think it's tough as well when you have this group format where, you know, they're going to play day one and then they'll play day three.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
the
this
issue
is
for
so
them
amazing.
is that
Sheesh.
I already think they found their stride in day one, and then you're not playing. So you lose all momentum on that day two. And I do think that there is something to be said where, you know, you come into day one, you just own it, and you take your day off, and then you go into day three, and you can just feel pretty happy in yourself. But there's a lot of maybe self-doubt, you know, rumination in the mind if you are AX on day two. Is like, what can we do better? What can we do differently? I think 41 points is not a bad scoreline for a special invite team. I don't think they've completely lost the plot. So I think it's nice to see. I think it's nice to see. I think AX can be proud of themselves, but survival stage will be a different beast. I am expecting to see AX in that survival stage on this current point scoring.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Again, though, maybe that'll work out better for them as well, because it's just far more experience, especially for that team in particular. It could be good for them. Looks like a knockover onto the Falcons, though. First wing has been clipped.
It's coming through on the western side, actually on the southwest, where Kinotrope were playing. You know, I think for Kinotrope as well, they do play around this area fairly frequently, and for Falcons, they have very similar rotations, because Kinotrope does enjoy playing a cheeky, as do the Falcons. And historically, Falcons don't do all that hot when you start having teams playing around your original, your initial rotational points.
No, bro,
we saw that early on Sam Hot with Sarvi and Alpha Gaming, which we mentioned a little bit earlier. Current circle over towards Shelter, though, Jackie. Bit of open ground. Not really definitive on any of the compounds just yet. Teams will find places to hunker down. We're over towards the gondolas right now for Alpha 7. This is all the way up towards Stalba. So they've still got a ways to go. I think they're one of the only teams, if not the only team, currently still out in the blue.
Intense game here. They were coming down the backside of the hill, had a read at least onto Alter Ego. Obviously a bit of a split there. You've got Rosemary further out to the 2-2. It's Krypton that
this
makes
is the best team right now.
Rejoin with the rest of the
with
squad,
the most
hop back in the vehicle, keep himself covered. See how they play this one.
Oh my God, okay.
Or you go on that western side, yeah. The split between them is pretty big, pretty substantial. See when
Bro, how the fuck do you see that, dude, bro?
You're right, Intense Game are chilling around the peripheries of that area on the western side. You got Rosemary and one other player, can't quite see the name there, having a look down towards that southern side. R8 taking a knock. That's over towards Mansion, actually. You can see it on your screens. We bring up the map feed, which is available to you all at home, by the way. Head over towards PUBG Mobile Esports over at YouTube. Pick that one up. Keep tabs of your favorite teams and their rotates.
Follow all the action in one nice little neat package. Get the information that we use here live on the cast as well. Teams on the move now. Squash on the wraparound. Everyone else heading down. It's Gamax that's just ahead. And of course, what remains of AX as well, taking a wide berth to join up, but we'll hold that for.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! It's a fight! It's a fight! It's a fight, bro! Holy shit! It's a fight! Okay! Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
And find that one. Tamar with the damage.
Oh my god!
Pop a pump that's clipping
oh my god!
From the side. Bullets coming in from the
oh my god!
While trying to clean up,
no! No! Bro! No!
That's TT.
No!
Taking pot shots at it.
That was a messy engagement.
Yo, that was a messy engagement. Yes, sir.
Opportunity for Thunder
by
Talks
3 teams, bro.
Around the center of the circle right now. Thunder Talks is able to
holy
clip
shit
2 teams out at the same time. In E-Arenas looking a little bit worse for wear here. Kings
oh, bro, another fight. Falcon.
Once again looking to
just Alpha Gaming. No.
It's a brave nade sent by Dog.
No, my team
is just forced to handle it.
Yo, my team.
Danger
no,
close,
my
but the
team.
danger is Alpha Gaming, and it's their middle name right now.
Alpha Gaming, no.
Just one man
chill,
left.
Bro. Chill.
Navarro. 4 nades in the backpack, casts out the first stone as he throws it over.
No.
Top from distance, trying to catch Reed from the side. He does peek out to shut him down.
Another nade.
Nade could be on target, just short.
Another nade.
Close though. Hovercraft comes in, delivering players up close. Come on, this nade's going to go off right next to you. Doesn't do all too much damage to the hovercraft just yet. Starts to smoke. Molotov sent through into the building. They don't have a read on his position just yet.
More paranoid about the compound. I think
oh my god.
Nades now as well.
Oh my god.
That's all the stock he's got left.
Oh my god.
It's right down towards the end. Last
oh my god, no! Alpha Gaming, no!
They don't want to run
gotcha, come on!
One player.
No!
The top will get the shot.
My team got eliminated. Fuck, bro. That's one of my teams, bro. Alpha Gaming, what are you doing?
In the background has done that quite a few times.
What are you doing, bro?
When he's forced to
damn!
pick the pieces when the front line heads on in.
Alright, guys, okay, guys.
Game, very
we still got Alter Ego and Alpha 7, bro.
But they want to climb that leaderboard up to 53 points.
Falcon just lost it, bro.
Finding from R8.
Falcon just lost that shit, bro.
Game.
Damn it, bro.
Pretty long range on this one.
This is 2 more games though, but still though, man. How the fuck?
Open spaces.
Oh no, Alter Ego. Nah, Alter Ego,
down
no.
As well.
Rosemary's down.
Probably want to chill this one out.
Okay.
I think that was the team name from the back lines. The splash damage knocked him back down to
oh,
his last legs.
No,
smoke to at least reset, block vision, see if they can try and cauterize this one
oh, yeah.
bit.
He's up.
Obviously, intense game. We're looking
Rosemary's
to
up.
really backdoor into this quite some time ago.
Come on, Rosemary.
Oh, as well.
Yo, good nade, good nade.
Oh!
Look at his health!
Silence fire.
Look at his fucking health, bro! Oh my god! Bro, they goated!
Yeah, not easy. With the circle, actually, hard shift down towards the southwest side, towards farm as well.
Bro, niggas are goated, bro. The nade was crazy.
Find themselves a prime position to play this one from after removing Falcons. But for Alter Ego, they got Nongshan Red Force looking to rotate in from their northern side. If they can get rid of Intense Game, there's still going to be Weibo to deal with shortly afterwards. So we'll see how Alter Ego actually figures this one out. They're going to make a rotate off towards that eastern side, which is
wait, pause.
By the way.
Pause. Wait a minute.
Weibo.
Alpha 7 lost 3 minutes already.
Takes that moment to
back
down with Adrian on the south side of the map, and Alter Ego gets past.
Meanwhile, you've got Squash's POV here as well inside of the compound. The only one that remains from Alpha 7. He was on a slight deviation from
can he do 1v3? What can he do 1v3? Can he do 1v3, bro? That's all I need to know, bro. Alpha 7, do 1v3, bro.
Ego are still getting punished here. More players popping up in the Elim feed as the knocks are coming back through, and they are absolutely sandwiched with squads.
A lot of teams are struggling to make their way into this one.
Oh,
a few of us on the eastern side, and we're on board with one of them in R8. They try and rotate down. The remainders of AX move to the fields, just on the north side, pick up a compound to play inside of. This area of the map can hold quite a few teams, but I would say that Alpha Game currently have one of the stronger positions inside this compound. Plenty of sightlines to work with. They're not cut off on the windows.
It's getting crazy. Yes, it's getting very crazy, bro. Oh my god, look at that.
The fight between Alpha 7 and themselves. On the rotation path here, go straight past Squash and down towards the crosshairs.
Okay, R8.
Just trying to play towards the edge. They've got a vehicle close by to make their getaway.
Are they running?
For Squash, he gets a whole lot more uncomfortable. Long-term rotate for him, and Power Gaming are ahead. They've got the next position to try and guard some of these teams as they make their way in.
Origo, after that A-limb from earlier as well, did break the triple digits to 100 total. Still chasing that 111 for Thrive.
Bro.
Themselves up first place here.
Nah, laser.
Just about caught him on his rotate.
Laser, no! Oh no!
No! He's very close to exploding. Surprised Damar doesn't just go for the full send on the spray either.
Is he in zone? Oh, yo, but look at his aim though.
Shots back
look at his aim.
Optics of it doesn't look too great for
look
him,
at
so
bro
he'll try and
aim,
tuck
bro.
down. It's
Look
actually
at bro
easy.
aim.
That's what we're saying. It's Power Gaming that we're in a good position to try
Look
and
at
guard
bro-
all these teams as they make their move. Meanwhile, as that one goes a little bit quiet, we can show you back, of course, on the fight that kicked things off between Gamax and Alpha 7. This is what resulted in only Squash being the last remaining player. What his solo mission, he's at least found himself some safety inside of the zone for now. He's gone. All right.
Yeah, for Chudo, some good nades over the top, honestly. I quite like that. Corona with some more over towards E-Arena. Somehow Gamax is able to get a little bit more done.
A good nade.
Ida now. Aaron steps up to the plate, nade over the top. We'll find Jiggle. This elimination feed is just popping up time and time again. Weibo taking shots over towards Nongshim.
They got him.
Yeah, the Red Force taking damage. More on the push-up. They close the gap between these two teams and make it uncomfortable for Ida. A lot of pins pulled on the nades, trying to get one right between the both.
Bro, like you got me nades at Thor? So many nades, bro.
Sky
So many
gets blown
nades.
over because of it. Oh shit, Red Force taking so much damage from the side as well. Trying to turn it around. You can see Tizzy there with the DBS. Back over onto Weibo.
Yeah, Weibo's suffering, but they are making it work. But intense game.
Oh, bro! Another one! Another one! Another team! Another motherfucking team! That's 3 teams, bro. That's 3 teams, bro.
Doing a great job.
Your power get, bro.
Held out power, held out horror as well.
Oh my god.
Those nades to keep going through.
So many damn nades, bro.
They've got left to work. You can see Dark in here running with a level 1 vest, level 1 helmet. It is not ideal.
This is the rough part
3
for Power
teams
as
in
well.
one
At
fight.
point, it felt like they had a good position to try and hold back some of the other teams. Now the shoe's on the other foot. It's only really Al Haji that has a chance
Bro,
to make
look at the recoil. Look at the recoil. Look at the fucking recoil, bro. No recoil, bro.
He's just got to bail on the rest of the squad.
No fucking recoil, bro, whatsoever, bro.
From this.
That's what I need in my life.
To hold his angle. Means versus 4. Ida's got to push into him. It's a good initial knock. And a second.
Another knock!
Actually.
No! 2, bro. He knocked 2, bro.
And you can see
he knocked
they
2.
at least deal with the first man that was in front of them. Quick reset on this. They've got time to pick each other back up. No one else there to instantly third party off the fight at least.
Origo's going for something a little bit bold here, moving up into the northern sides of Farm. Alpha's looking to move further in as well. This is a replay from earlier between Nongshim as well as Weibo. Good nade down there as well.
Actually would be quite a nice storyline as well if we get this fight here between Origo and Alpha. The way we can set that one up, the dynamics, you know, the 2 sides of how they play, complementing each other or fighting against one
Alter
another.
Ego
Nades
and
over
Alpha
the side.
Gaming.
Now,
Oh no,
that is
Krypton.
right on target. The Kryptonite for him.
Kryptonite,
blows him
bro.
away and fragments the team. The advanced scout now down.
It bounces off the tree, by the way.
Wild rebound.
Yeah.
Bro, look at Rosemary.
It might have gone a little bit further.
Look at Rosemary.
3 nades. These 3 nades need to be real effective here. With Daybot down, it's just 2 that they're running with for Alter Ego. Krypton does get flushed out. Alva versus Alpha. here in Farm. Rodrigo would love to get a little bit further, but Reefus finds Rosemary. He crawls his way through the grass, leaving just Alba behind.
Bro,
him.
did he kill Rosemary? No, bro, he killed Rosemary, bro. No, bro.
Oh,
nah, look at that.
Well, of course, after bailing out as a solo quite some time ago, he was spotted in center circle.
Oh, hell no.
Dispatched to Power Gaming, exit stage left here at the fourth game of the day.
For Alpha Gaming, though, this is a big one. This is where they can make their chase for
Oh, nah,
top
bro.
8. Eliminations right now for Demar, you can see. Quite a big total there for R8. Marth and Demar still alive, direct center. Ida is just flowing through. That is until Xing will find Darkin on the front line there. Pops him for one. Nades continue to pour across. And Emirate's just going to wrap. They're going to give up Darkin.
No,
like
bro.
This, you know, you see there?
Bro, Alter Ego is over, bro.
But this is a dangerous cross.
Oh my god, look.
Going for the quick burp,
Oh my
jump
God.
in the vehicles, try and have some cover for
way.
the reach. Oh my. The Bison lets it load, but they're able to handle themselves on that one. Dispatch R8 keep themselves in a good spot, and like you said, that Elim feed has not slowed down. Consistent bouts, it's constantly going.
But with that, Ida makes it into top 8 over Nongshan Red Force, so they bounce them down into 9th here. Weibo moving up now into the smoke, directly on top of Ida. You got he who moves in, but not for long. He is
Oh
not
damn,
hit.
but he just stole.
We'll put him
He
down.
just stole.
5
He just stole that. He just stole that.
9 total. Jumping up now past Alpha 7.
I really thought he was him. He was gonna move in
Massive
and kill the guy. Nah, I'm breaking not him, buddy. Come.
That's what we were saying.
Bro, he's a solo. Why is he pushing?
But now they want to be at the forefront.
Oh!
Oh! Smoke with the bonnet. Hello, Aaron.
Oh!
Goodbye with the DBS.
Oh my god, bro. That push is insane.
Right there.
That
Takes him a
push
while.
was insane. Oh,
Nade
nade.
goes over the top. 33Z's able to sidestep that bad boy. Continues to take chip
Another
damage. That
nade.
one should be on target. Do just enough.
no,
But Aaron
bro, they
will put
wicked.
another one up for Ida. The solo soldier.
Nah, what the fuck?
Middle of a broken field of vehicles.
Bro, like, look how many
Underdogs
buggies there,
versus
bro.
Alpha Gaming here, Jackie. Likely to be the concluder. Intense game on the sidelines. Have been huddled for a long, long while. Aaron continues to take hot shots, but Xing will finally take either out. Of 4th place, though, 10 elims. I think they'll be very pleased with the result on that game.
Yeah, grinning from ear to ear.
Oh no,
Trying to
oh no,
reposition
oh
right
no.
here, right now, though.
Oh no.
On the move up.
Oh
There's
no.
the damage back over from Alpha Game. It's Rafus that's able to get the spot onto him. Always on these roofs, playing these individual shots. Barraging down the bullets from the barrel, keeping him pinned.
Bro, look at this.
What?
A suppressor. A suppressor.
I mean, AJ constantly plays anchor.
Bro,
The team. We saw
ain't no
him
way,
on top
bro.
of Observatory. Now he's playing over towards this loot crate, using this impromptu bit of hard cover to his best ability. And he's making it so it's very hard for the boys from Alpha Gaming to start moving up. I'll be surprised if he's able to get an angle over towards Reefus, potentially. Another loot crate comes dropping down a little bit further in. Creates even more cover towards the center of the map. And with that shift on the circle, sending over towards Thundertalks, they took the opportunity.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Right down in the midst of it.
Oh my god!
That is absolute
Oh my
filth.
god, Briggy's
He's been
oh
playing
my god.
this roof to a T. Every peak on target. Luckily enough, it wasn't the double spray. Could have cut them in half instantly. They can tuck back behind the rock, reset from the fight, but it is uncomfortable. Vehicle on fire. They got to bail back. Hop in the car.
Man, if he got that explosion in the vehicle a little bit sooner, it could have been nasty.
Bro, look at this!
AJ
Look at this, bro! Look at this! Bro, look at this, bro! A suppressor! A suppressor, bro! Mario Kart goes up like a motherfucking... Bro, ain't no way, bro.
At least got that back line, the
A
protection.
suppressor, bro.
Trying to hold him at arm's length. This is AJ. He's making some important plays, but up close and personal, that one's going to sting onto Doc. Was not prepared for the close quarters engagement. The cheeky peeks through the smoke are going to end right here.
Oh my god, look at that!
Intensity.
Oh, no way!
Just
No way, bro!
Being hit from the side. They can't peek up against it.
If bro has a car, bro,
Back
19
here.
bullet. Oh shit.
Big machine gun in the back pocket here for AJ. Not sure how effective that's going to be at range. There's 19 bullets got to count on that 5.56.
Oh, come on.
Looking over the dude.
Oh!
AD
Yo! Disgusting nade! A single nade took the whole team out. Oh my god, this is so amazing, bro.
Max man grenade and a half. And you mentioned it. The switch to the last weapon he has with ammunition. At this point, just trying to create space for the team, and they are going in. Straight in the vehicles, looking to close the distance.
This is a great wrap from Alpha Gaming. The lineup as well is beautiful to see. AJ's position is now compromised, dropping the smokes, hiding behind the vehicle. Zol zigzagging his way over.
No. Stay the fuck alive. Bro, let's me
fight trying to top himself back.
No! One more, bro. 1v4. 1v4.
And from the side, they've got to try and pick this one back up. Only a duo effectively left at this point with the double knock there. AJ at least gets the shot back over. That was the flank from Zol.
For Thunder Talks as well, it's an important game for them to ladder up over the top of Alpha 7, which they should do on the placements alone, but they'd like to go further.
Bro, he has no nades. He has no fucking nades.
Absolutely ruining the chances. Top starts to move up. A nade up the top bounces off the.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Alpha Gaming, bro! Alpha Gaming this shit. Jay, bro,
just the machine gun in hand at long range, and Alpha Gaming they hold all the space.
An unfathomable nade on target and blows them to bits. The last man left alive can do nothing to defend himself.
Alpha Gaming, nigga! It's a gaming, nigga! They alpha, nigga!
I think I've seen from Alpha Gaming so far as well.
Woo! That shit was amazing.
Putting up Elims,
that shit was amazing. Jones again, that shit was amazing. Holy shit! One nade, bro.
Use that confidence, that capability.
Bro, Alpha Gaming, good shit, my niggas.
They play slow in that position. They're not too hungry for Elims. You know what?
Them Chinese niggas, bro.
Even Doc calm things down.
No.
He actually did though.
No, hell no, bro.
Yeah, there was some
no, hell no, we're Korean niggas.
Wouldn't be him if he didn't, right?
Bro, come on, my guy. Bro, Jay put in so much work for this team right here, but I mean, but they wasted, bro. Look at that.
The babysitter of the team, honestly.
Tugging up the reins. But if you
look at that, bro, look at that.
Exciting action, you know what you got to do is stay tuned in.
Oh my god, look at that.
See you in a couple minutes time.
Bro, suppressor, look at that shit. One nade. One fucking nade. Boom. One nade. One nade, bro. Do they win the 3 million? Oh no. So like right now, it's qualifiers. Whichever top 8 teams that stay like on the leaderboard gets it. Alright. In 3 minutes. Oh, what the hell? Am I behind right now, bro? Bro, pause. Pause, am I behind right now, bro? Bro, I'm behind, bro. What? Bro, I was behind. Bro, I was behind, bro. What? Wait, pause. Pause, what did you show this? What?
Dear PUBG
Bro, what does this show that? Like, start the match.
We are delighted to invite you to the 2025 PUBG Mobile World Cup at the Esports World Cup in Riyadh, KSA. This exciting event will take place from July 25th to August 3rd at the Boulevard City. We've prepared tons of event perks, such as the PMWC.
But yeah, so here. A Falcon. And then we got, I mean, that's a team that won. And then we got Alpha 7, which I fucking love, bro. And then we got Falcon. And then what's our Eagle here? Here, Alter Eagles right here, bro. Select a team. What? Anyways, though, but yeah. But yeah. Oh, what the hell? We can collect? Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, let's go finish watching this.
Just predicting will grant 30 tokens, and a correct prediction will grant 400 tokens. If you're unsure about your predictions, you can let your friends' predictions guide you. Find someone reliable, copy their predictions, and wait to be rewarded. The 3 prediction rounds take place on July 27th, July 30th, and August 3rd at 10:45 UTC 0. Rewards are issued the second day after each stage ends at 4 a.m. UTC
how do you
0.
do it?
You'll receive esports tokens based on your... You can let your friends... Each correct prediction, you can get up to 2,870 esports tokens from the prediction event. It takes place from July 23rd to August 5th and consists of 3 stages that coincide with the tournament: group stage, survival stage, and grand finals. During the group stage, get 20 esports tokens by predicting the 8 teams you think will advance directly to the grand finals. Each correct prediction will grant you an additional 60 tokens. Make
in case one of them is tired,
8 correct
well, I want to
predictions
switch
to
out.
get 300, 680, and 720 tokens, respectively. You'll get another chance during the survival stage to guess the other 8 teams that will make it to the grand finals. The rewards are the same as the group stage. During the grand finals, you must try and predict the ultimate champion. Just predicting will grant 30 tokens, and a correct prediction will grant...
So, like, how do you predict? I don't understand. So, how do you predict? Bro, how do you predict? Bro, how do you predict this shit? Hey, hello? What the hell is this? Chat, what is this? Alright, bro.
Quite in top 8. Quite in top 8. I think this game might have been doing just enough for them to actually put them in top 8. But can they remain there until the end of the day?
I think with this performance is definitely going to up the pressure to some of the other teams.
Because remember, we're done with there. We're going to Miramar. He got a smoke. He's on this bit.
Ends up saying, you know what, we end up performing a little bit better there. When we go to Miramar, that's a team that needs to perform.
It is a team that needs to perform. I think we're going to see as well a lot of teams that are very good. Oh, hang on. We got an end game, Max.
This is actually going to be the time they leave farm, and Alpha Gaming have an amazing game plan to just overwhelm all of Thunderstorm because their players knocked, they're wounded, they're not ready for a crash. And actually, Alpha Gaming just don't go for the normal play that a lot of people would go for, which is crashing the rocks. No, they take this massive spread over to the east, not only controlling low ground, but also taking the high ground angle away from AJ, forcing him to kind of play more passive so he can't get shots on the player low ground. And then, as you can see, 1, 2 players low ground eliminated. Only AJ remained. He was also extremely low in terms of ammo for his M4, so long range, he couldn't get involved. That is the only way Alpha Gaming win that match, and it was pulled off flawlessly.
And on top of that,
Bro,
Seal
that
just
was-
being able
bro,
to just
but that was
kinda
a
get
good
that high ground,
match, bro.
gave him the
I
big
think-
opening. I'm surprised
I
that
think
Thunder Talk even allowed that. And with this
that was
game
the
right now, I
most
mean, Alpha
mad,
Gaming,
like,
21
that was the most
points. I can't
craziest
wait
match I've
to
ever
see
watched.
what that's going to mean when we go to the overall. But Thunder Talk,
Seriously.
I mean, that's another team that's also being able to put up some points up there. Neptura, 16 points for this squad.
It's really nice to see them start to perform as well. And what I really love is how they were able to capture that high ground towards the mid phase of the game, right? I think that rather than what a lot of teams would do is just go for all those fights again and again and again and get that CQC. I think Thunder Talk really just held back and was like, we're going to wait for all these other teams to start fighting. And then once they're done, we'll pick off the stragglers and then move into that space like we claimed it for real.
I love how the final spot of Thunder Talk, it was initially Al-Hadji had it 5 minutes before that fight happened. Then it was taken away by Damar from R8. Then it was Ida that took it, and then it was Thunder Talk. Like, Al-Hadji had the good idea. Unfortunately, the Sony couldn't quite defend.
There was two nades.
That's an interesting
The
tactic
one
right
that
there.
knocked three,
Caution
and then
Red
the
versus
right,
All right,
the
we
knock,
got 2 wins.
the knock,
Can we actually keep
when,
it
like,
going? Wake myself up.
the knock that like, the nade that throw,
I'm
he
like,
knocked one,
I can't
because
do
the
it if
car
not, then I'll end
exploded,
up just hitting myself.
killing the other one too. That was a good nade too as
But I
well.
want to deep dive a little bit more into some of this game's intense game. That was another team that we expected a lot more out of. It hasn't been that way for a very long time, at least for the past 2 days. But it's good to see them finally being able to step it up here on the final day for group stages.
Yeah, especially I love the way that they played a very difficult zone, right? That zone was not easy for any of these teams, but I love how they actually were able to stick together and then move, but still be mobile at the same time. So you did have those players that were going up off to the north and then back down, but they just, by keeping mobile and stop and preventing any stagnation happening, they were actually able to end up being one of the last ones in the zone because they weren't in one place at the time.
That's right. I mean, we were talking about these two teams earlier. I want to take a look at a bit of a SMB head-to-head between Alpha 7 and APG, because now APG is in the hunt, and this is going to be the stats for today. See who is currently outperforming who, as we'll get. I'm pretty sure we'll get a chance to see them there in a bit. But for Alpha 7, this has to be a massive, massive wake-up call, Max. This is the time for them to actually start reacting, and it has to happen in Miramar. If not, this could be the defending champions going to survival stage.
I mean, it's scary because Alpha Gaming getting a win there.
Bro.
Don't forget they were just
Them guys are golden, bro.
They're going to look to overtake.
Them guys are a whole
actually
different
one
level.
team we didn't talk about too much, Ida. They've been silent,
I used to
but they've been
Jones.
climbing the
I
ranks
used to
slowly.
play
They've
in
been
like
approaching the top 8. I think they've been going
and
top 8
like
a little bit
similar
early in
things like
8th
this,
position, if I'm
like
not
players of
mistaken.
players like back in the days.
They have
I
two
still got
teams
the
that
mindset,
overtake them
I'm
out of the
saying,
squads that are playing
but
today.
I
They're
don't
not
play
in top
like that
8.
no more.
So
I
they
mean,
need to be careful. That's going to
I
be
mean,
their main threat.
I probably go
Ida
for
and
not
Alpha
too
Gaming.
well,
And for Ida, I'm actually happy
In the
with what
future,
I'm
probably
seeing out
I'll
of
go
this
for
squad, because they're being a little bit
Liverpool
more
player.
aggressive. And not just a little bit more aggressive, they're being very aggressive, taking on fights with R8, taking on fights with Hora Esports as well.
Yeah, I think the adjustment from yesterday to today has been huge for them. It's been really, really nice to see them be
If
more
I do go for that,
but not just
I
aggressive
have
with
to
the
switch from
CQC,
iPad
just
to phone
aggressive in general
because
with the
you can play
positions they're
iPad.
taking, with the rotations
It's
they're
so much
making. It's
advantage.
really nice. I do want to say just tiny nitpick criticism. They took too long on that fight with Hora, but at the end of the day, yeah, I really like what we're seeing from them.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what these two teams are going to be doing here, especially going into the final 2 matches of group stages. There's so much at stake. You can
my
either
God,
get
look at them, look at them.
directly to
But
the
Jones,
grand
see Jones?
finals, or have
See
to
Jones?
battle out against 16 teams.
They are in the same
at
place,
survival stage.
the
Let's
same
take a look at
chair.
the first
You see?
Miramar
The
out of
same
2
setup,
with Blank
everything, the same
and
setup.
Jackie.
Everyone, the same setup.
Thank you, Seven. Can't wait
Everything.
for this one. The kick-off, Alpha Gaming, fresh
same
off the
form,
back
bro.
of an
Everything.
absolute banquet of a chicken dinner, Black.
It was an APG win, which is always good to see. I think for the desk, they're highlighting that, yeah, this is the first time they're really, you know, linked up as a team properly. And I would say allowed Top to do his job. A lot of times they get away with themselves, but we're heading away over to the desert here on Miramar for our final
It's pure skills, man.
matches of the
Pure
group
mind.
stage.
Pure thinking.
It's where that tagline reigns true. Who's going to beat the heat? Who will show up here?
Same graphics and everything.
Seen some great showings from a good few collectives of our squads today, but things will change now in the last 2 games.
All the players here. We saw some of them hyping themselves up. You know, everyone wasn't actually sat down with Ida for a second. I was worried where he'd gone. You know, he just took a quick lap around the arena.
Trying to keep himself in it.
Yeah. Because they're doing well. 6th place right now. They would need a few teams to jump ahead of them. Alpha Gaming, Alpha 7, Nongshim Red Force, Weibo. For Horror, I think that 51 points are a little far out at this point in time. If we're Edith's having the same kind of performance each time, then again,
they are using Android
point game.
Well, I don't know, but like whichever phone that sponsored the event.
Horror to watch, but
I mean
it's great.
It is Android though.
No, it feels like there was signs of them being able to really blossom. Some of the plays we've seen from the compound crashes, the way they've been playing with the tempo, it's been nice to see, but I think you're right. I'm a little bit worried. Don't know if they have that same level of caliber, of course. You never count them out though, Blank. It feels like that team can just turn it on sometimes. So you'd love to see it, especially here, right?
Last 2 games, make it happen. We get a Western shift on the
games,
circle.
man, make it happen.
Falcons, who
make it happen.
I think right
Team
now,
Falcon.
2 matches to go, they're not making it. Especially going down so early versus Alpha Gaming just on that crash. They look pretty
Bro, Alpha Gaming just went up to 71 points.
Yeah, no, it's a lackluster performance from the Falcons. Not really got off the ground just yet. Nongshim Red Force losing Benny early here.
Damn, bro, already using Benny? God damn.
Versus R8, and I think he is alone.
Bro, he's alone?
No real room for anyone to assist on that one with the split, so R8 able to easily grab onto it with both hands. I think it was another knockback over the Kino truck as well that was finished off there, as we saw Power Gaming and them landing quite close to one another. They took a clean elimination
yo,
back of that.
Yo, bro, that was me. Like, I would have jumped in fucking DBS's ass down there, bro. But, I mean, but you can't do that, though.
I think your issue is Nongshim Red Force losing a player early into Miramar, which massively favors 4-man teams towards that end game. You're struggling now. You're 11th place. Those good games from earlier in the day, you'd set yourselves up nicely to get in towards that top 8, get that free ride through to the final, stamp your ticket. But
bro, don't fight.
It's all gone a little bit wrong. Is that replay?
Oh no!
Stabbed in the eye.
God, he was quick with it. Smooth moves on the blade.
Ain't no way bro try to stab.
Bro,
ain't no way bro try to knife somebody.
So I'm backing up.
Bro, in a $2 million
I mean, you would be.
bucks tournament, bro. Are you fucking crazy, my guy? This guy, bro. I think
That's
so.
Gonna go for a while, though.
I don't know.
The big difference maker right now is that R8's working with 4 players, 4 angles, compared to the 3 coming through from Nongshim Red Force. I'd like to see them make it out of alive, but it will be a tough task. R8 trying to get further up the rankings here and a little bit more money, perhaps.
Oh my God.
Good pick.
Yeah, I mean, nade through the window. They take the peek out. Good timing on the fight. You're able to reset as well. Med pack, so it's not going to be too bad for you. Complete health back in. Dives away as well, so he's quick on the reposition, so the Mark can't get the shot back over to capitalize off of it. Still got the nade in the back pocket. Looks like he's going to set himself up for that on the response. Cast it out with a little bounce. That's kind of cheeky.
And he's jumping out of it. This is a big play from Doc C. Let's see if it actually works out, though. He is getting peppered. Somehow makes it back into the building.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. R8. R8. One more. No, 2 more. Is it 2 more?
Response back from Zizzy with the big boy. Letting the bullets rain through. R8 trying to compose themselves off the back of this.
He's gonna push
now
up.
The angle from the stairwell is going to be problematic. Trying to
why did he go down, bro?
In to keep them in it. So Red Force go down.
No.
That's a big blow to Nongshim Red Force. Only one more game.
Highest.
Capitalize on those points now. Onto our final.
The highest was 6 million.
Good for them. And again, I have to stress, it was a great start from Nongshim Red Force earlier in the day. Korea, that was a fantastic opportunity for them, but not meant to be. Alpha Gaming with the 9th place now after that last match. A real big improvement. Boys from Power hunting down Kino Trope. Another one bites the dust there.
6 million, bro. Oh my God, look at the spray, bro.
Even Weebu as well, finding an opportunity to take some fights over. Doesn't really go the way they were hoping it would, though. So Kinotrope, as much as it has been a rough affair of being thrown into fight after fight that's uncomfortable for them, they can at least reset from that. So it isn't the full one.
Nah, but he could have just, like, go to the building or loot something, bro. I'm saying, trying to
cover, at least had some supplies to top themselves back up.
That was a heist.
That they are. But I don't think they're going to be in the finals, unfortunately.
No, Alpha 7 has. Come on, Alpha 7.
Alpha 7 on your screens. 10th place at the moment, 70 points. It's roughly around this barrier as well. It's real tight. It's real close at the moment. You know, 70 points for 76. Very interchangeable right now between these 4 teams. Thundertalks overtake Ida. The chicken dinner advantage as well. They will go up 1 placement despite drawing, tying on that scoreline. Horus spots the rotate coming through from Alpha 7. This is dead center, right? They're trying to get up towards some high ground to work with.
Cars in those, you need, and the cars you need them, bro.
Split across Crater Fields,
cars
and
are
the ridgeline that
bro.
sits over in that position. Those mountains are very, very nice to work with.
Okay.
And this is the
Power,
has not
gaming.
given up. Power have just been consistently stalking Kinotrope for so long at this point, chasing them from compound to compound. Looks like AX take a knock as well with intense game, being able to isolate them once again. It's been uncomfortable in the previous two
bro, you could do that?
Gamax taking on Falcons.
No,
losing Koa again. It's slow decisions, slow rollouts coming through from Falcons, allowing teams to backfill them time and time again. They got to figure something out. Add some security cameras to the back of the kit, essentially.
Oh, hell no, bro. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
From the side of Ulrigo as well.
It's over, but
very
top.
quick bout between them.
Oh, no, no. Oh, shit.
Both teams then repositioned and called it quits
on
it.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. No. No, quick aside.
It's a good crossfire. Hold on the doorway.
No.
No. The last man.
Why would you push that? Why would you
Solo Dolo. Al-Haji will handle it, and they finally close it down.
Ozi-san attempts to.
Why would you push that?
The triple step up the stairs.
Your teammate got smart 2 guys. I need to go somewhere, bro.
Power consistently put up performance there.
What the fuck did you push that, bro?
We haven't had that champion moment for them just yet.
Falcon
above everyone else so far, but it's a nice game from here, honestly. Chrono will finish off Koa. Again, I think losing Koa is a big deal for the Falcons. I think he has been the one stepping up time and time again for the team.
Literally, bro.
He's trapped out in Monte Nuevo on that northwest side. Circle centers up though over towards
I mean, like, why would you push that, bro? I mean, like, they
very good for them,
bro. It's too
in terms of their point scoring, staying within that top 8. Currently playing over towards some high ground too on the roadside, so plenty of vision around them to work with.
Yeah, but he messed up on that for real. Bro, like, you hear people in the background cheering.
Off after their slight scrape they ran into with Alter Ego.
Those Chinese, like, fangirls, like, yo, like, Chinese, like, teams,
around the periphery of the zone,
which, like, TT, number 6 right now on the leaderboard. And what else?
A good chance
and
for
I mean,
well.
and number 12
down towards Graveyard, then just scale up the
they love, like those like type of things.
You do break off a lot of LOS in that position. You know, not much line of sight.
I mean, like if you're like a player in the tournament, right, and go China, like right. I mean, like you're Chinese, like I mean, like person, bro, you get, bro. Hello.
They're heading out into the blue here.
What? Into the blue? Why is he going into the blue zone?
AX as well. It's back-to-back games where it's been very uncomfortable for them in terms of the isolated fights they've had to work their way through. 3 players alive for now, at least.
Am I missing
Henry up on the hill, firing off a few warning shots at least. Meanwhile, down in the Gulch, you've got Alpha 7 Esports.
Listen, the China team, bro, don't even have to win the team, bro. I'm like,
Alpha
win, bro.
Not in a terrible spot, honestly.
All you gotta do is just be in a tournament, bro.
Well for him.
And like, bro,
they are surrounded by a lot of hype.
The girls go crazy, bro.
It's pretty terrifying looking up towards, but No, keep him safe for a fair long time. And the vision is not terrible from this spot either. You can see his map.
All you gotta do is just entertain them, and that's it.
He'll spot anyone trying to
Like,
move up
kill,
towards
like,
him too early. Ida, on the other
team or
hand,
something.
playing this high ground, going to play pretty smart and slow with it. Creo wandering around the edge here, and Darkin just continues to just siphon off that info from the team that he knows is undoubtedly underneath him. He wasn't on island though, Jackie. That's the only thing. If he goes down, it will be hard to get the res off towards him. So he needs to be very careful. Pretty much just have his ears open and listen in.
Yeah, it's that risk versus reward. Obviously, such a powerful angle if he's able to play it, and this is why. Bullets come across. A similar kind of story as well. I mean, you're so far out, so Revo's just going to get the full magazine dumped into it. Dispatched already, so he's hard gone. 3 players remain for Alpha 7. Of course, Darkin's position's compromised, but he can bail out now. You're more panicked about it.
And if anyone wants to take the buggies up there, like, it's going to take a while, and it'll be pretty obvious when they're coming. Frida, it certainly is Vamos here.
Damn,
push forward over towards that top side of the lobby, take over Thunder Talks. They move in from that eastern side. They take a player from R8 as well in the process. So cut back in over towards San Martin. So a little bit of a different rotation they went for there. Frida, great pickup over towards Alpha 7, directly pushing one of their competition further down on that leaderboard. Currently Alpha 7 in 10th place, and were chasing.
Ida could squeeze so much out of this, man. It's really good heads-up play of how they've been ebbing and flowing throughout the course of the day. Some great gun skill on display, heads-up calls as well. Obviously for Darkin, like you said, the amount of time, you've got clear vision for it so he can reposition. Spots over in the distance, the 3 players from AX that are looking for a quick getaway. The distance unloads. Let's try and get a few shots on target here.
Slightly dangerous play from Darkin, I think, holding this angle for that long, especially using up all these bullets as well. Somewhat unnecessary, I'd say. You know, he's down to 60 in the chamber.
I think you're right with that. That's the bigger issue, right? Because obviously if he continues to commit to this isolated angle, he could at least guard from Alpha 7 on the move up, but you're starting to run low on the resources.
Oh my God, bro.
Solarigo. One player down. Playing around the warehouses on that eastern side. Not bad area to play around with either. AX moved over towards them. You saw just then either taking shots. Again, pretty long range. Very unlikely they hit those shots anyway. Nice little bounce to the stairs though. Trying to rebound that one. Instant Molotov. I'll take those.
It seemed like he was hoping to try and force them just into the vision of the nade from King as well that was setting up to support, but luckily
bro,
enough,
AJ right here, bro,
the stairwell. They're able to tuck in, keep themselves safe, goes in to clear out the building now, sees the feet, rebound off the wall.
It's a lot of damage.
On it as well. As he pushes up, it's the reposition, so Demar just not ready for the instant dive in. Able to get it. That's the last of R8. Obviously, this was a rotate back out for Thunder Talk, specifically to hunt them down as well. So they get what they want.
Or the commentary.
Can't tell if, you know, he left that nade and Molotov on the stairs. It's like a
those are famous.
I try to get you to walk down the stairs and pick them up and take the shots. I don't know how many players at this level are going to fall for that, but
those are people who've been doing it.
I lay out some candy
for a long time.
Fair theory.
Yeah. And like they have experience of like
Alpha Gaming
doing
there.
this.
Shot in the back line from Gamax.
Yeah, Gamax is kind of causing problems on this western side, but again, that's sort of a dock issue. Honestly,
Does Falcon have a full
look
team?
where he goes
I hope
down, like,
they do have
on
a
that
full
western
team.
side. He's split off from his team. Can't deny the amount of eliminations he's been able to get for Alpha Gaming, but still, sometimes a little bit overzealous. Babysitter in top not able to pull back on those reins quite quick enough.
I couldn't get a grasp
Bro,
on
it
it.
is crazy.
Too fast.
It was a lot of strength. He loves it.
You know what? I think it's absolutely justified the sighting goes down there.
You hear that shit in the background?
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa!
He was on that split all the way down towards that south side.
Whoa,
Especially
whoa.
when, you know, players are going to be wanting to rotate
Yeah, look at that,
through
look at
Picardo,
that, look at
through
that.
Power Grid.
Look at that. Look at that shit, bro.
Sure, he provides
Look
information
at that
back,
shit,
but
bro. Look at the
probably
aim,
could
bro.
have just garnered that later whilst moving through those rocky outcrops on the eastern side.
Bro, The car is still smoking and it's still in it, bro. Like,
It's interesting
what?
as well for Thundertalks. It almost felt like King was trying to get them to go back over to take the 5 versus intense game. But then again, like you say, it just resulted in them being fragmented. It doesn't really work out the way they were hoping.
That's a bad idea.
The trio to
That's a bad idea.
And it's close grouping.
That's a bad idea.
Scout out from Padrino who's going to get the info over towards that side.
That's a bad idea. GG.
Of course.
It's a bad idea.
That's
a fucking bad idea, bro. Oh, bro, the smoking car.
Quite close together.
It's a bad idea.
That we're taking shots down from the top of the mountain range. So Alter Ego, rather Alpha 7 have just been taking so much damage from up on high.
Told you, it's a bad idea, bro.
Over onto squash as well.
Your car is smoking, and right, you're gonna go in the open with it.
Yeah, it's been really hard.
Bro, where's the fucking brains at, bro?
Pretty much dead meat.
Yeah, there really isn't much you can do on that one. It's unfortunate for him. Okay, so Thundertalks, they have committed for the push back up. Obviously, you already had the compound set up for Alter Ego.
Smoky, the car is smoking. That means like it's close to being blown out. Alpha 7, bro. No, bro. No, bro.
Oh, we've heard legend of
Fuck,
it. We
bro.
have, but now we see it. It took me, my brain was like the synapses have connected.
Where was this shot from? That's from across the bloody road.
That's insanity.
Through a tiny gap. Is that Legolas?
Oh my God, the Archer.
Okay. Tengu's in the building. Good to see. Don't give me a replay of this. I don't want to see this.
Let me see that
explosive
bow.
Oh my God.
Wow. Man, you felt that one in your chest.
Bro,
I was like, that's
bro,
not a nade.
bro.
I didn't see anyone near him. Oh.
Bro, our arrow is meant through, bro. Excessive bow, bro. Like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, skills and bro. Bro, Jones, an arrow, bro. What? Like, what the fuck?
7.
Yo.
That's a rough way to go as well. You've been humble.
You'd be fuming.
Bro, our explosive bow, bro.
Okay. Pinpoint precision. The boys on Weibo bring a new meta to the game. I don't know if it's meta yet. Might be a little bit off meta, but I'm always down for people doing a little bit funky.
He's an innovator.
Yeah,
can't doubt that.
Literally, bro.
Inventor.
Bro, the little tiny.
Alter Ego on 3. To be honest with you, all things considered, I like that Alter Ego has slowed down their pace in this game. They know they go down to 3 early. They get 3 elims, which is still pretty good, to be honest, over towards Thundertalks. As they rotate in, we did see that replay. Thank you, production. We do appreciate you. And it was good. It was good. Being able to hold
you are
that
better
nice.
than I am. You need to do this.
Losing sighting as well.
To do what? Like play?
You know?
Play,
that might have been a very different story. You got a 3v3 there for Alter Ego.
Play like in the tournaments, bro.
You got E-Arena down towards the south side.
Nah, bro, I'm not playing the tournaments, bro.
Slowly but surely up over
2 million,
towards
bro.
Alter Ego.
He even is 5th place or some shit.
By analysis for fun.
Or like top 20.
With how the decision
About 20.
came back to haunt them.
I get some fame from that shit.
Sleepy still up top.
You know?
Such distance to play with. A little bit of ammo left in the pocket as well, so just taking shots when he gets opportunity to keep him pinned. See the split from Alter Ego as well. The team trust each other so much.
Bro!
Speaking to Rosemary, you can see they just play for one outcome. They're just looking for that win.
One thing I noticed about
he said it
teams like that that's really good,
it doesn't matter if I'm playing well.
They're so calm, so relaxed. Like, they're just so cool, calm and collective, bro. Falcon! Please don't die here, bro. Please.
Get out of there. I think he is the last player of the team, and Falcons just drop like a bag of rocks.
Falcon, bro. Like, what are you doing, Falcon?
I don't really know what more to say. I don't know if it's pressure. I don't know what's happened, because technically they're not always the most entertaining team to watch in that way. But they are consistent. Consistency is good. When they pop off, it's just very, very cool. But most of the time, you know, it's just slow but steady. All right, they're the turtle to Alter Ego's rabbit right now. But at the moment, the rabbit is very firmly winning this race.
Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Yep.
Turtle's got lost.
That's true.
Rabbit's focused.
He's on.
Exactly.
At the end of the race.
Yeah, bro, you done for it.
Yeah, you definitely want to nibble down on that one.
Or
so
like, if you angry and irritated, you done.
Especially with how good they've done today. How amazing they looked yesterday as well. Great results for them. I think that's like you say, man, just being able to play with that pace, knowing when to dial it down. Even when they lose a player or 2 players early, it just doesn't really affect them mentally the way you see it start to rattle so
bro. That fucking nade,
Gamax
bro.
have been the
That
problem
nade.
maker of multiple times on these backdoors. Obviously looking for revenge.
Another
for
nade.
Doc here when he
Holy
was taken
shit.
down
That,
by
oh,
them.
look, bro.
Exchange a nade,
2 of them no
find the side,
HP.
cast them over the top, just trying to keep them
sorry,
pinned. Bullets from the side. Ooh, couple tags there. That's actually Al Hadji from the top side with the backup of the rest of the power squad.
Yeah, Ragnar's getting involved now too. Let's find APK. Some good nades from APG, by the way, there. Gets them down to around about 20%. It's kind of unfortunate they're not able to land them as well as they'd like. And there's another that just lets the first aid kit go through. So they're just off target. Now they're hearing these shots coming through from the side from Power and even Weibo now sending down slightly. Got Order. Legendary player from the PEL region looking to
$3 million
push
on that
over
bit.
towards that south side.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, man. Oh.
Mate, so brutal. So many sideline angles for Power in front of you. It's Top and Zol that are able to just keep you pinned in position.
Yo!
Shot back up.
Yo!
Loves these.
Bro, did you see that?
They'll burst you down.
Nigga just
easy over the top again.
And that shit hit. Oh, bro, that shit all hit. No, bro, that recoil was crazy, bro. I gotta be on the phone, bro. I gotta be on the fucking phone.
Nasty with these nades. Just
look at this shit.
Laying them on top, and Zol knows to back it up.
Bro, do you see this shit, bro?
Oh, I see.
The recoil. Nigga just.
Choreography of PUBG Mobile, you need on pinpoint. He's trying to bait him in with the quick shots towards Ragnar up on high so he can switch the DBS for the engagement. It seemed like he wanted to complete to it. They're actually doing a good job of handling themselves.
I'm surprised he invests the first aid kit there instead of the bandage. Got plenty from the back pocket. Wasn't really all that low. And
Bros,
lose a lot of HP from that. Top consistently taking shots there, and Order finally steps up from the sidelines.
Oh yeah, him. Oh yeah, I watched that dude on YouTube.
Calm guy, his Order. Just will wait things out. Real stern look upon his face as well. Will lay down the carnage. Zol's going to try and go for something a bit cheeky, bandaging in the vehicle as he goes.
This man is him, bro. This man is him, bro. Bro survived that shit, bro.
Some safety for now. High ground round the ridges of the rock face.
I guess that's why you don't want to use the bandages, so he can continue to use them in the vehicle. That would make sense to me.
It's a fair point. Saves his life.
It does. Multitasking.
Unfortunately for him, I mean, the rest of the team gone. So looking for the back-to-back momentum carrier towards the end of today. That's not going to be there. We haven't seen all for a little bit.
DBS! Rosemary!
They show up in
A DBS!
That's how they go down. They've been able to play a relatively passive game on this one. I mean, only 2 elims as well, so Rosemary snatching that away pretty good. And you look at the difference there. 5 elims alone on him, 6 for the team overall. It's compounding, Blank.
I mean, Alva sets him up on the tee, and like Happy Gilmore, it's Rosemary to take the shot. For Alter Ego, they've done enough, though. 107 points. They are really not far.
Bro, on top of
you. Play spot in this game now. They just need to go a little bit further. They've just got themselves into placement point range, but it is just 2 players out on this north side versus a full 4-man squad of Horror. Rosemary will step out, get slapped back by the M249, and Alva immediately dropping smokes, but it's not enough.
Oh, look at that.
It's a short run to go for Alter Ego, but there is that chance on the last match. They don't make it, Jackie, and they won't pick up that 80 grand.
80 grand, bro.
Wrenching as well.
Even if he's not first, there's a chance. Him being the last, he might pick up 80 fucking grand, bro. 80 damn, $80,000 just for not making the full team. Bro, what the? You see, bro, the money in here is crazy, bro.
But unfortunately,
the money in here is crazy. 80 grand, bro.
And like gladiators, walk out with their heads held high. Backline from Easy. Sees the target and seizes the opportunity.
For a little bit more there, I mean. Iron
I'm trying to
get a nasty
I'm hosting
double
a room
nade
right
over the
quick.
top there in the midst of that fight, which took down the backline coming
There's
through
one more
the
match
arena.
left.
That's why Tiny K actually had to move towards the front there.
30 minutes. You need me for a long time?
Tony K, the budget Tony K from
Dad, really?
Strong branding.
Yeah, so
Really,
what time is it?
play to your strengths.
About like 11. Are you gonna be here? Okay. But yeah, bro.
That's funny.
Tell you what though, man.
Man, oh my God, bro. Like, damn.
Okay.
You issuing the apology on that one.
Oh God, sorry.
Fair enough. We'll let you off. You get one. You get one.
I can't say it.
Compose yourself, Blank. Ooh. We're back in the room. But for Sleepy, I don't know if he will be for too long, realistically. I mean, he was trying to go for the heads-up play in, causing a bit of chaos for the rest of the team from the side. It's not worked out as well as he would have wanted. The rest of the squad have to bail on it as well. They're pinned in between Arena to now make their move down. The intense game setting up inside of the zone.
Intense game, yeah. Actually, not a bad position, but just not a lot of players to work with. Just the two here. It's a lot of angles, be going off. I'd love to see a Weibo win.
Literally, bro.
That, a lovely shot. Bullseye from
Literally,
Suk.
bro.
Yeah.
The ball was crazy.
I loved it, mate.
All right, bro. Like we had to see like
and what a day!
It was our little
they can keep that
like opening and he
some
took
shows
the,
up.
he used the ball, bro. That was
Cinematics
crazy.
on it if he gets another one. At the minute, though, intense game, like you said, so fragmented in the manpower advantage, can't play off one another, so it's just isolated fights. It's easy as you shut one down. Weibo actually are in a pretty good spot, especially with Order playing the way he is right now. It feels like he's just controlling the squad to such great effect.
It's a good high ground that
M249,
they're playing
bro,
off the
like,
back of, and it's a very interesting arena that we're finishing things off on here, where it's very open,
bro.
But it's mostly just these rolling hills that are keeping these teams in check. And you can have a fair few teams here, because even on these slopes that move round on the circle, you still got cover there. Horror, with 3 players, looking to take down the intense game, but they waited a while to move in towards this circle now, Jackie. They need to sweep through to Tony K.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Do the Horror Classic where you
bro, Hyde is still alive, bro.
Hit you with the
Hyde's still alive, bro.
Just not ready for it.
That solo guys in the middle, bro. Hyde is still alive, bro.
Towards Weibo.
Pause, are they pushing?
Dive on. It's Order
Are they
to be the
pushing?
first fight. Instant flames thrown at the feet. The SMG. Oh, it kills. He's still alive.
What?
Finds that one to knock back over with support in the rear, but the DBS replies. 1-for-1 trades on the fight.
Oh my God.
Meantime, Rapper tried to get involved from the back. Immediately ducks back with the M249. Just a stun grenade in hand, just back and forth. That nade looks good, goes a little bit too far, and he just has to step out. DBS will not make it happen. I think Order was expecting a little bit of a slower push, but it feeds back into what you were talking about, Jackie, is that Horror shows them something a little bit different, something they weren't expecting. That initial knock changed everything over towards Suk as well. Arena, Power,
oh my God, bro.
Big Al Haji and Fahidan.
A nade?
Looking to make this work.
Slower pace, rolling
why
over
would
the
you?
battlefield now. That is until Power Gaming start to bring it back.
I'm a snake.
Peek up from Easy. He's had some good
I'm a
shots. The
snake.
damage distribution between all 4 players has
I'm a
been
snake.
on point for the team.
That
And they
didn't work
go
out.
for the opportunity to push up now, knowing they're fragmented. Close the gap. Easy with the scout protection in the back. See Arena losing out on so much here. Just trapped in with Mormon. No fear on the side.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Power Esports, 77-point game on the hands here. Right?
Shit,
Well, not just from this one match, but getting the 22 points, getting... In fact, it'd be a 23 if they were to clear everyone out, which would be a massive result from them.
Oh, DBS. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 1v2. 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 Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Top
Oh my God.
like that.
A nade.
Power loses tons.
No.
How have they given that one away?
1v2.
On a platter. The push up into the 1v2.
1v2.
Looking to play off one another, just couldn't commit to it. They go down, now left in a position where
that was
advantage you
beautiful.
had, like
That
you
was
say, to
beautiful.
clean house,
That
make
was
out
so
like
damn
bandits.
beautiful, bro.
It gets harder now. And Horror thrive in these kind of positions as well. Sky and No Fear, they've had some great heads-up calls so far.
That was so beautiful. Oh my God, bro.
See if they
What?
get this done. A win is
So
going
that
to be
2v2 now.
enormous for them in terms of their point scoring, right? They go down here. Last game becomes hard. Ragnar starts
1v2.
things out nicely. Over towards Sky.
Oh my God, look at that.
Closer in the hand.
Bro, he's tapping.
Another Molotov towards the backside. He's
It's
burning
over.
out.
It's over.
Done. And Power, despite a little bit of a shakiness towards the end there.
Yo! Beautiful plays.
No fear from their opponent.
Play when I want to be too much coach, you know. Yes, Smokey, good night. Woo!
Kept it clean at the end, and that's what you'll remember.
That was beautiful.
The chicken dinner on that one.
That Molly was on point.
Absolute massive
Power
point
Esport.
there.
Damn. Okay, chat.
We'll see
chat.
how far that does.
Never
send them
mind.
up the
See that chat?
rankings.
He's big. So me being big and playing PUBG
Easy. Calm the team down.
is not an issue.
You love to see this.
Alright, you see chat?
Some teams, like we said
See,
before,
chat?
especially now,
We confirm it.
one last
Being
game to
big,
go, building
we still
up
can be
that
pros.
anticipation. The fact that if you let all of your
Woo!
energy and adrenaline spike too early, it could throw you off.
Bro.
Intense conversation
Bro.
between them,
What's the beard, bro?
trying to break down what went wrong and reset it. Sometimes just unpacking the bag and then going in fresh again.
Little wink at the camera as well. You love to see it. Easy has always been a pretty good member of the team, honestly. And Al-Haji did fall back a little bit. It was always easy.
Oh my God.
But we're going to take a step back.
Look at
in
that.
the meantime,
Boom.
head over to a break. Back with the desk. 7, Max and Netura real soon.
Yeah, probably needs to be on Nemesis. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, probably is. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Bro, honestly, bro, I'm just fucking buff as hell, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. I'm just buff as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let me put this shit up. Yeah, facts. Alright. Alright, chat, let's go to something else. Alright, let's do something else. Let's see something else. I mean, like, the thing is, where do I make my prediction at, bro? My prediction, bro. What am my prediction at, bro? Like, seriously, bro. Ooh, 800 points. W. Make that W. What's left? Oh no. I think I'm cooked, chat. Incomplete. Okay. Anyways, though, like, how do I make my prediction, bro? How, bro? How, chat? How do we? I mean, like, oh wait, look, wait a minute. Oh wait, okay, this looks sick. I think I might want this. This looks sick, but this looks sick. So I think I'm gonna watch it more and get this. Because this looks sick as hell. Not gonna lie. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's go back. 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 Oh. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Prediction. So. Oh, right here. Okay. 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 Like, how do you? How do you copy prediction? Anyways, though, let's go back on the stream.
If you're on tokens. If you're unsure about your predictions, you can let your friends' predictions guide you. Find someone reliable, copy their predictions, and wait to be rewarded. The 3 prediction rounds take place on July 27th, July 30th, and August 3rd at 10:45 UTC 0. Rewards are issued the second day after each stage ends at 4 a.m. UTC 0. You'll receive
Last
esports
match.
tokens based on your prediction results. Note,
Last
esports
match,
tokens don't expire and can be
Last
used in
match.
future esports events. Who do you think
Last
will be the
match,
ultimate
bro.
champion? Join the 2025 PMWC event and share your predictions. Invite your friends to join the predictions and watch the tournament unfold.
Power with the win there in the
Bro,
first
Power with
Miramar
the
of
win,
the
bro.
final day for group stages. An impressive win
That was
too,
beautiful.
Natura. The way this team was able to just control that whole circle, the 8 circle especially, it was amazing.
It was amazing. I think they took many notes from the previous game with it basically was the exact split over on the east side, and it worked so well for them. Able to take just so much of that ridge of the zone of everything. Little bit iffy of a push going over towards EA, a little bit, but you know what? They got a big win, and they're looking very good now.
Mormon, easy 1v2 right there. They just give 2 1v1s in a row, so that
Yeah.
was very easy for Irina to secure. So very happy with those 2 eliminations going over to the side of SEA, allowing them to jump up actually in 3rd place when it comes to these match rankings, but 21 points for Power. Actually getting 2 wins today. Is it too
Won
late
the
though,
second round.
to get into the top 8, or is that going to be
What do you
maybe
mean?
allowing him to cross the finish line just at the end?
Honestly,
I don't even know.
because we've seen what Nonshim was able to do.
I'm watching it
earlier
right now.
today. We've seen
I
what now
saw
Power might
watching-
be able to do
I mean,
when we
I
end
saw
up looking at
watching
the
it
overall.
yesterday.
Alpha Gaming as well. I mean, that's a team that ended up passing Alpha 7. Alpha 7 hasn't really been doing much. Anything could happen here, especially going into the last match. We'll end up finding out which 8 teams are going to be moving on to the grand finals and which 16 teams will end up actually going to the full stage. Intense game. And being able to get like at least 4 points, but Weibo Gaming 10 points.
Yeah, actually, I want to go on possibly the second page in a little bit because Alpha 7. Look at what, bro?
Zero.
They're slipping. I said it 4 times. They're slipping.
Zero
I think they might be
point, bro.
slipping.
I think they might be.
Alpha said
I
0
think maybe
point.
they're slipping.
Yeah,
Possibly. I'm not
I
sure
agree.
though.
That's a good point, guys.
Yeah.
This is
This
a good
performances, though, you know what? Let's just say it here. Let's just get it out of the way. Do you think that they're going to have to go to survival stage?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that there's no momentum. Well, there is momentum. It's a bad momentum.
This 3
but
rounds,
Jones,
Jones, is
1 point games
Jones.
from Alpha 7. That's
Listen,
what we're
Jones.
witnessing so far.
There was group
I
stage,
think they just lost
survival
everything
stage,
right now. They're
and-
just not feeling themselves, and
and
they're being
final.
overtaken by your
Right now it's
Thundercalls,
group stage
by your
to see,
Ida,
like, who's
by all these other squads.
Who's the top 8 that's gonna go to the finals?
I mean,
and
what
then
are you gonna
right
be doing
in the
whenever you
survival
have
stage, that's other team that didn't make it.
With the explosive
They
bolt, I
need
told you,
in
it's something
total
that you can
16
definitely
teams
use.
to
Here we
go,
go.
and then
Oh, the best ones out
they're
there,
gonna see top
using that explosive bolt
the
to
top
his advantage
eight,
and making it happen.
again,
At some
to
point, I
go-
want to see more people starting to use it.
It's
If
like
we
a
can
second
just
chance.
Increase the damage
So,
that the explosive does,
survival
the
mode
explosive
is,
bolt does,
you know,
and on
yeah.
top of that, just the range.
I'm sorry, Alpha 7. It makes sense they had a bad day. Like, you're encountering Sook with the explosive bow. You know what? Everything is excused. It will make sense.
I want to get your take on this, though, Natura.
Yes.
Do you think with the way that Alpha 7 is playing, going into the last match, even though usually Miramar tends to be one of their best maps, right now they're just throwing.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's just bad game after
Yep.
bad game, and that's got to do a lot for the morale, particularly a team like A7
Get thrown.
that really pick up from how they're feeling and put that into their games. When you're a highly emotional team like that, having a bad game is going to be something that will hinder you. So I feel like if they had had their second day yesterday, they would have done a lot better coming
Yeah.
off of their great first day, but
And
having
total,
that break just
they
hasn't
need
worked for them.
16
I mean, we know Alpha 7
Right.
usually has an edge team.
Right now,
They're just always
I think
team
it's
in
like
edge, but a little bit ahead
about like
of them.
42.
Yeah.
Now,
Gatekept.
I
Like,
think
I
that's
mean,
the
like
thing.
on
The circle.
2014
It's the thing you
right
keep
now.
talking about
And like
team spirit. Is that
the team
they're really
that plays
slow,
today,
actually.
the
The
teams,
edge
the
play is
16
good, the rotations
that
are
play
good, but they're
today's-
just too slow to do them in this lobby.
Yeah, it seems like
Don't
it,
play
unfortunately. It's just-
tomorrow.
It's just not working out, unfortunately, today.
They
Something
play
that was working
the
out
next
during
day.
that match. Natura was the 3-1 splits
You
that a
understand?
lot of teams were doing.
There were
Yes.
so many. I was really surprised by that. And what
So the
really
team tomorrow
got to me was
that's
wait,
gonna
they're
play
actually using
is-
these
is-
1-3
is-
splits
is that the same thing
as
today?
an anchor point.
Now,
the
right?
one split or the solo coming up
From
onto
both
the high ground
groups,
was on that high ground. So rather than a
in
full
total,
squad, Wait.
This 32
Hold on. We'll
Hang
get
from
on,
group
we'll
group.
go back to that.
Whoever
We're gonna take a
top
look at
8
this
who
here,
perform
guys. Alter Ego.
goes to the final.
Are
So
they going to be able
total,
to make it? Are they
they'll
going to be
be
able
like
to get
16
in that first
of
place?
them.
Because remember, there is some money at stake here when we
See,
end
money.
up talking about the rankings for group stages. First place will end up getting $80,000.
80K first place.
Third place 75. But I want to keep going down that list because now you have Thunder Talk. With the way that they have been playing, that team has pushed up in the top 8. Yangon Galacticos gets pushed out. They're going to be going to none other than Survival Stage and Weibo Gaming. Look at them, how close they are. It's going to come. I honestly don't know who is going to be that 8 Alpha 7 Esports with just 70 points. Max, you were talking about it. They are slipping.
Look, I said at the start of the day, I was like, I don't expect it to happen, but it could, it's a possibility. Worst case scenario here for all the Brazilian fans out there here for PUBG Mobile Esports, and they've been having a really, really bad time, unfortunately. Going on to this third page. Last game, nothing's going to really happen. If you're down there, you're going to survival. You'll have to try once again to reach the finals.
They could play a bit of a spoiler role for some of these teams. We've seen it happen in the past too. Even though it is group stages, they might just want to try something different. You already know that you're going to be going to survival stage. Why not try to get a highlight? Get a clip.
Coming with me. Drag them down into the abyss of the survival stage. Hey, it's a strat. It's a real one. Yeah.
Out of all these teams, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually does end up happening. We've seen some of the other teams starting to step up. Intense game. Obviously, for most of these teams, it's just going to be a little bit too late to even do anything. But those improvements are taking points away from some of those other teams actually hunting down for that top A spot. But something I want to take a look is none other than Max Man's Grenade of the Day.
Max Man's Grenade of the Day.
That's the first time I saw that intro. That was great. Max Man's Grenade of the Day is coming your way, and this time around, it's none other than No Fear from Horror Esports getting a double nade.
Wait, that nade, bro.
In front of your beautiful eyes. Here you go. It was happening in the area of farm. The guy's waiting, lingering in the shadows. The nade comes on through onto Nongshim, Red Force, and they get absolutely battered. Nongshim sent right back to their home region.
I like that.
Thank you.
That was good.
That was a Molotov also, I think. That was
the close-up, everything about that. And also, Horror Esports has been a team that they start performing as well, especially in that last match. We saw Sky being able to put up some good amount of eliminations.
We sure did. I really liked what we saw from Horror. One thing I really want to see from Horror, though, is they're like 10, 15 points away from actually making top 8, pushing other teams down even further. If they can get a really good game this last game, they're looking really good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has come down to this. We'll be finding out which teams will be going directly to grand finals. It's going to be close. We don't know who's actually going to be going, who's maybe going to be getting kicked out of those top 8. Be ready, though, because the last Miramar is here. Take it over. Blank and Jackie.
Thank you, Seb.
The last Miramar, man. The last Miramar. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. The last Miramar.
Sweet.
That's what they got, man. Woo! Bro, I'm very happy to
US dollars on the line, and one team that's only a few points away. If they can deliver an incredible performance here, the chance that you could see 4 thrives lapped by Alter Ego, the opportunity, the narrative, the intensity is building. The group stage is coming towards its close. Dial yourselves in, turn up the stream, and get ready for the last game.
Chat.
We
how does
to be here.
How does like
the final match
my must-have is like
number 6
fully and like my beer is
it's Miramar.
But like right here, like the growth is so ass, bro. I have to cut it or I'm like fuck it.
Teams
cut the whole shit
out
here, bro.
just mere points away from one another on the leaderboards. So getting into that top 8. Weibo Gaming 76, APG 77, Aries
look at that, bro.
78, and guess what? It's Thunder Talks at 79. It's all to play for here. The final match of groups.
Bro, the top, bro,
the
they
shifts
so
could be
close,
ginormous.
Bro.
The opportunity for so many lies at their fingertips.
Bro,
all you've got to do
I want to
is
see an
the
intense
opportunity
game right
when
now.
it is presented
I want
on
to see
the battleground.
an intense game right now, bro.
It's exciting.
Right
it's
now.
exactly what we'd want for
I
this
want
environment.
An intense game, bro. Intense.
For all Ego,
I'm just wondering that.
a little bit worrisome. Teams could be hunting them. 5 points needed to make this one happen.
Hajux is amazing.
Not a lot required.
But I think
the
they replace him with
of single-handedly targeting them just to steal that additional prize money, the rub salt in the wound, surely you don't take that risk.
Surely not, right? It's a terrifying one, honestly. Or ego. Do you jump on top of them if you're going through that survival stage? Do you make that happen? Do you ruin the lives of 4 players on one team? Or would you want to incur the wrath?
You would make an enemy, and a very powerful enemy.
I wonder
of that.
why just this match.
A lot of potential.
Oh, no.
If they go down early,
Smokey,
though, you better hope you wipe the
it
entire
was 6
squad,
games.
as we've seen,
they did a couple of rainbows already.
Pick up the pieces, even with duos.
The last 2 matches on Miramar
has been here in full force. But
I
just
think
keep it in
4
the back
matches
of your mind.
was the Rango. No, not
So
4
we're
matches.
looking at 108.
I think 2
111.
2
4
Sandhawk,
points.
2 Irango, and
4
2
points
on
is what
Miramar.
they need to overtake.
And bro, the good thing about this is, bro,
Nongshin Red
this right,
Force,
bro, there's no
as the
recall.
boys were saying.
There's no event.
Slipping
And
down
they
that
are
leaderboard.
on the same account.
Started off so well. They could only hold on for so long. Now we're in dire straits for them. For other teams towards the top, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th. All jostling for position here for Alpha Gaming, where things, you know, look pretty bad at the start of the day for them. They really have turned things around here. 77 points, just shy in towards that top 8. For Alpha 7, a bit more of a difficult task to jump up. Right now, we closed it out. The Thunder Talks, Ida, and APG moving through, with Weibo Gaming and Alpha 7 not quite making it. There is still a chance, though, for Nongshin Red Force. They started off well, and they close out the day well.
Bro. Well, I mean, like, what happened to Hajuk's channel and content? Like, what do we do now?
Not instantly thrown into a bit of a hell in the cell matchup
between
the both of them. They can keep each other at arm's length, not wanting to run any risks there. But for R8, far less to lose. And of course, Nongshin Red Force, when you look at the point differential.
Take a look at where we're sat on the map right now. Up towards Hacienda del Patron.
The same for everything.
Kind of similar to what we were looking at before, but a little bit further off towards that eastern side right now, giving Alter Ego a little bit more chance to play it. Luckily for them, not a single player lost at the start of the game here, so it starts off fairly smooth for them. Thunder Talks down towards their south side though, and there has been some scrapes, some arguments in that team, but it's Nongshin Red Force to find Damar to start things off. The shoe's on the other foot right now, but Biddy immediately knocked.
So like, damn.
This could be problematic.
So
like
basically,
we said, their fate's in their own hands right now.
Job,
so you want to reset from this. Quick vision on the jump up. Trying to go for the play as the bullets are shot back towards his face. Both of them feeling relatively uncomfortable. You overcommit into the drop, instantly hit by the buckshot, and you'd be taken down. Prime on the nades as well with a quick follow-up. So if you do peek off the back of it, you'd be hit by the secondary.
Clearing them off the angles, clears the corner, but Nongshin Red Force is afraid to move up into this one, letting their teammate bleed out. In the meantime, Prestige will find one, and R8 making it happen for Nongshin Red Force. The dream dying in front of their eyes.
They're going to try and revive things right here, right now. Quick response back from Tizzy on the dive in, the shutdown Prestige. And they do save themselves the misery that they would have been feeling. Get each other back up, no full commits, just knocks.
Vinny crawling on the outside, desperate for a pickup. Just about gets behind this crate, but Marth is searching. He doesn't find him. Playing a game of hide and seek, just about manages to move out of the eye of Marth. But look at that, Nongshin Red Force nowhere near, and despite the slick maneuvers, it's not meant to be for Binny, and Nongshin Red Force will play on with 3.
It's rough, man. No one in position to play. Medic getting back on his feet, like you said, even with the heads-up plays from the knock state. You might not find him, but you'll snatch away one anyway. R8 with a single elimination. Marth knows he's being hunted now.
I can't believe he managed to crawl around that crate, have the wherewithal to come
they cannot hear them, bro.
Henry going down, that's 2
they
out of 7. right now. We're
The
getting a real
players
group
can't
up over towards the central side of the map
You
around
cannot hear the
Hacienda.
commentary. They just
Not an
Oh my
easy
God.
position to play around Graveyard as well. Very open, Jackie. The Valley of Death on that side.
bro.
Sticky
It's
sent
over,
in
bro.
over
It's
towards
over.
Marv. There's no
Bro, it's
quarter here.
over, bro. It's over.
Longshim Red Force want to put the final nail in the coffin to the
play
team
here?
that really ruined their chances last match.
What's the play? I mean, right? I mean, what's the play here right now?
And for Marv, it's just more of a question
The
of how
only
can he
way
handle
is, like-
himself under the pressure.
I don't know, bro. I think he's dead.
Single molly in the back pocket. They come for the run up through the stairwell. He's got some area denial. Shotgun for close range too to respond with when push comes to shove. Doc C looking for the reposition over the top with the movement.
Ah!
Not quite making it happen though there. Stun grenades in. It's a good molly on the window. Marv's around the side, but it's not meant to be with a strong spray there. Laying down the bullets and Marv's got nowhere to run to. R8 is now out.
R8's out. The first team to get
We'll
the
have
fuck
no
out,
more
bro.
games to play.
No more games, bro.
I think light frustration there as well.
His
Shots
mother
onto the
died
loot
and
crate
he
at the
kinda
end, so you can
disappeared.
see
He always
losing that
took
one
commentator
player, it
for
could
this
come back to
first
upset them,
I know he
showing a
also
bit of the
played.
emotion. Marv looked relatively amped in the spot as well though, man. So there's always a chance it could have been even
He's done
worse.
that
The fact
with
they at least
everyone.
put a lid on it, reset
Yeah.
from that for now. They're going to have to
bro.
play a very clean game from this point forward and hope that the other squads above
So that's
begin
then
to
damn.
struggle.
So like then damn. So like do he? I mean, how do you pay your
Right down
bills
the
like
front.
when like you don't do content game no more, bro?
Mormon up against Silence from Intense Game. The vehicles run away from them, but the point does not. It's back in
Unless
the
like he has
vehicle.
$1 million contract or $2 million contract where he can live off.
Alter Ego, they're in front of Thunder Talks right now. Again, it's 4 elims. We talked about it. It's 4 players on Thunder Talks, Jackie. They could clean it out right here, right now. And unless
Or
there's one of
maybe
the biggest games we've seen on Miramar,
he,
they're not likely to get overlapped with that circle.
He inherit
There's a
of his
chance
mom.
for Alter Ego to
that.
wrap back and just have
Could be too as
a
well.
bigger game.
I mean, he got kids.
A nice and easy approach to it. Gamax down towards the southeast side, one of the only teams in position to make that happen. Power coming in from the west, but a big migration from tons of teams. Intense Game looking for a little bit more over towards Kinotrope. Ozzy Sands decide to get out of there, but it's out for 7 taking damage. Rosemary picking up Mafioso.
He's able to get himself back into cover as well. Took a hit from the sideline. Carrillo trying to assist the squad. Frustrated off the back of losing his brother in arms. Oh, you don't want to be up against this man though. Alpha's been on point.
What a wrap round. Leo knows that he can't sit around here for too long. In comes the sprays, tries to get away. No wheel getting taken out just yet. Leo remains unpopped here.
Bro, I mean, like, it's a good thing he ran
One
away.
extra point.
It's a good thing he ran away, because I'm telling you,
Pull him up to 110.
that should have been over. Damn, but it's still shooting at his ass.
Here's the thing. Push back from Alter Ego, but potentially thrown in to Hora. Get the slight reposition from them. Really just trying to create space, get away from that. And like you say, that's one of those points already found. It was the sandwich between Thunder Talks in the back line, now for 7 coming in from the forefront, heads up engagement from Rosemary. All 4 players still remain.
What's a winery? Like what? Like
10 minutes in now.
Yeah,
Still 15 teams, 57 alive. It's a lot of players to be working with. Most teams did have awkward starts to the game in terms of the positions they were playing, so we got some slight variations on the rotates coming through. We're heading over towards Truck Stop. Kind of a similar terrain to what we saw last time around. Just a lot of defilades, little ditches, rocky outcrops to play around. There's still that potential heads over towards that western side, down towards Levendita as well as that open field.
I mean,
You do not want to be playing down there eventually. That's where we're currently watching APG on that southeast side, continuing to have a little bit of a rotate, just keeping it calm, collected, smooth in the vehicles, staying hidden, our side.
Taking a little bit of chip damage from the sideline there as they make their move up towards Alpha 7. AX just behind, and of course that last duo just coming in over the ridge side. It's a reposition with Nongqin Red Force coming down.
He does not safe
my
by
God,
any
bro.
means, right? Look where they are on the map as well. Alpha 7 to their right, Nongqin Red Force off towards their left. They got AX in front of them, so Ida's got to make a quick wraparound. They could head over towards Graveyard quite comfortably, especially with this circle heading over towards the west, the east, and then coming back over towards that western side. Ida can be quite confident that a lot of teams have sent further out towards that east, and this western portion of the zone could be open. So they've got to make that quick rotate now. AX is also feeling the burn. Right, the time is ticking down, and they're heading over towards a similar compound. This is a big moment now for Ida.
Gotta make the most of this when push comes to shove. See how that develops. Weibo as well in position. Meanwhile, more going the way of Alter Ego. It's back onto Alpha 7. And this is what we were talking about. One elim at a time. Building their way up towards that lion's share of the prize money, but response back over. It's not entirely free. Damage onto Alba. One player fragmented from the squad as well. Krypton up on high, trying to assist Moana further back.
And Krypton actually went down there. And it's not a good player to have go down in this situation. I think for Krypton, maybe a little bit overzealous. You need to provide that information back to the team, and going down up on that hilltop.
Wait, pause. They got
it's
Krypton?
hard to get your buddy back up again. In the meantime, Horror starts to move over the top. Senses the nade, sees it go through. Rosemary now with another look to put it on target. This one looks fairly decent. Does half damage. Gonna look to do the rest of the work with the DBS. And that's it. 3 elims.
Tucks himself back in,
DBS,
looks to stay alive. Rosemary surviving for now. A critical position. They know how big this could be.
No.
They've almost completed the task they set out for inside of this lobby in the final game, Blank.
After 11, Dad, I'm going
to see if they can finish the mission. Come
Kinda
on, victorious. It might be a little bit of a lackluster game from them, but they've done what they needed to do. Yesterday was an absolute banger. Alva's finally going to try and rock up over towards Krypton, but he's finding it fairly difficult.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, what's going to happen? Oh my God, look at that.
Locking down for Ida. Just Rita and Eren now.
Bro, listen, I love Alpha 7. I love
hold on to position.
That's a team I love. Two teams I love.
Chasing over towards Ida.
That's my team.
Could be a great nade though down towards them.
Oh my God,
instantly
good
orders backing it off, but they
will
lose.
Good finish.
Oh, quick peek up as well. Goes both ways though. You got protection in the rear. The shots over the side, keeping Pin back in, so we can't commit to it fully.
Fantastic work though, dropping Weibo down. I think that's it. That's it right there, over towards the arena. Alter Ego take first place, and the 80 grand. Fourth Rise cannot catch up to them.
Bro,
came into it.
So number one,
what they had to achieve.
Got $80,000 on their name already. Like it is guaranteed,
first 15 minutes,
guaranteed.
They guaranteed themselves that.
It's guaranteed.
It's just a matter of how far can they go now. They've shown us some stalwart gameplay consistently throughout the entire group stage.
Yeah.
But they know
it's guaranteed though.
Their heads can lie easy at least from this point.
The Alter Ego, bro.
For Weibo, 3 plays alive. Either just needs to live this one out. Eren has the angle over towards AJ. Sandwiched between 2 PEL teams.
Oh my God, bro, this is intense.
Eren not quite out of his depth though. He relishes in these moments of intensity. Nongqin Red Force still going 4 elims now on the plate and looking to make that more. Hello? There's no way.
Oh, mate! Surely not anymore. AJ with a drop down. See you later.
Oh my
Falcons.
God, that was so
you
beautiful.
You would be furious.
What?
I looked away for a second. I saw Ralph pop up there as well.
A nade.
Nades flowing on down.
Okay. Oh,
more damage done. Koa on his last breath. Not bad. Trying to do the work for doing more damage to himself.
Oh no! No. Okay. Holy
knock his
shit,
teammate as
bro,
well.
what?
Oh, took him out of the fight. Makes it uncomfortable if it wasn't already. And that was just Narvalo alone, tucking in to try and stay alive. Ida, it might not be perfect in the battle of attrition, but two players could still make a world of difference for them. The most they could squeeze out of this, see if they can keep on going. Alpha 7 have made enemies in Alter Ego, and they are still finding knocks and elims from that.
What an odd final match this is. Looking like my hotel room, because it is messy right now.
Bro, like, nah, bro, why's bro moving? Why's bro moving?
Falcons were just Narvalo up, still kicking. Rita having a one.
No way. No way.
Jumps off to the side. Now they have information on. Aaron's going to look to back him up. Back behind safe, solid concrete.
Oh, hell no.
Such awkward sight lines
That
as
was a
well.
bad
The
spot,
fact he's
bro.
revealed
I'm telling
himself,
you,
it
bro.
works out better for them. Meanwhile, down
look.
towards the bottom
shit.
side,
Oh, shit.
compound
Oh,
between
shit,
the two
fighting.
of them. It's Nongqing Red
fighting.
Force, of course, went down to three
fighting.
players early. Looking to try and build some points from this one, but they're not being given any blessings whatsoever. Doxy in a world of hurt. Tizzy down. No opportunity to pick him back up. You got the split from Kino Trope, Nade being primed as well. Tucks himself inside of the building with the smoke. Mark commits onto that one to completely remove him.
For Nongqing Red Force, I think that this might just be game for them.
Oh.
Not making it to that top 8 really does suck after today had been so good for them. Depends if Doxy can pull something magical out the bag. Horror, Sky finding a shot over towards Alva, but for Alter Ego, do they even care at this point? I do not think so.
Their main quest in this lobby is completed. It's all just about the side objectives for them.
Oh my god, bro.
For Gamax,
Them
leading
guys
on to
going
this one, of course, like you
crazy.
said, it 100% guarantees. There's no opportunity
Oh my
for
God,
enough
no.
points to be accrued for Nongqing
No.
Red Force. Doxy just trapped on his lonesome. As they push
Doxy
up close,
is-
he's got the DBS prime for the entryway on the door.
For the reigning champions, Alpha 7, they're out, they're done.
Yeah, with
70
Nathan,
points
yeah,
was their
good.
mark, and they will be going through the survival stage. Have to show
Alpha
some more
7?
heat
Oh,
over there
okay,
because
cool. All right, but they got the
not
70
joining the 8 others over towards that finals. It's Weibo Gaming, Nongqing Red Force, which honestly at this point in time, the chance is looking very slim at them making into that top 8. But Weibo chasing over towards APG.
Bro, this nigga Doxy just staying there. One wrong move.
Rosemary up on the hill, dialed in, eyes like a hawk, just looking for the opportunity to be presented from this skirmish.
No!
Gamax, Doxy fires out the bait shot, tucks back in for the close pre-nade. He's still got a couple to work with, but from the side, it's Narvalo.
Falcon just got it.
solo.
Falcon just take him off the
Nongqing Red
side.
Force down and out, so just one
What?
chance now for Weibo.
Look from wet, bro.
Realistically here, Power could go for something absolutely marvelous over the back-to-back on both Miramars and send
Like,
themselves
bro,
off
like,
the
I mean, like, how do you
tables,
survive
but
that, bro?
Unlikely. Teams we're looking at now,
Oh!
pretty much Weibo, APG, Ida, and Thunder Talks. Thunder Talks leaving this game at 79 points with just one player remaining in Xing over towards that northeast side.
Gamax on the
aim,
back up,
bro,
trying to
the
play
aim.
off one another. Rosemary on the move. He's got to be swift about this. Boundless bullets being fired his way. Somehow still dodging from them, being able to stay alive.
How's bro alive right now?
He's down. APG versus Power. This is a big one.
Don't go out. What do you
Power
mean don't go
looking
out?
to cut them short here.
Oh my
Open up a path
god.
up towards the top 8 already. One down in the front lines. Yol's able to
Holy
find easy.
shit.
They are not making this one easy.
Oh my god.
For Power and
This is
Gamax
crazy.
again constantly chiming in on these important
I need.
engagements.
Yeah, there's no breaks. Everyone just throwing themselves into the fight right now.
Oh my
making it
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on? Look at this shit.
Oh man. Bullets from the side.
Nice.
Gets the shot onto Ragnar. Power. if they
Nice.
wanted an
Yo,
opportunity,
it's
he's
over.
getting ripped away from
It
them.
is
And of
over,
course,
bro.
who
What?
else but Alpha.
Bro, Alpha
They're the
give me-
ones to
bro,
commit
Alpha
to it.
give me
Good
doing
work
so
from Zon.
good,
Top
bro.
assists as well. Squad
Ain't
still
no way,
alive.
bro.
A
Top
huge
7 right
moment
now.
for them. Power going down. They don't have the
Power
opportunity for
went
that
down,
back-to-back.
bro.
They tried to take it to the Alphas. It was not meant to be. And it is now coming down to it. Just one realistic slot available.
Bro.
Weibo in a marvelous position. Central, 3 players, 33Z, he, Order, all looking to head through to that finals. Stamp their ticket alongside with Thunder Talks would be a massive result for the region.
They can play passive from it. Great cover, good position to be in. Information from either side as well from the rotation in.
Bro, that's crazy.
Alpha Gaming
Right now, the last game is going crazy.
2-2 split. Doc breaks off from the squad. We're back up this time. Zol and Top make their move in slowly as well.
Bro, Alpha Gaming
this one.
still got a full team, bro. I don't know how he got on the mountain, but he did, bro.
They know it.
That's what he did, bro. I don't know how he survived, but he
behind
did.
them in the rankings with those 2 players, they're cemented in.
Maybe I'm playing too.
I don't want to leave this game too early. Alva, Moana, still pushing through. They lost Rosemary in the midst of it all. Now Valo steps up for nade. It's a long one, but it is Order to finish the business.
Just
and
like
more
Captain.
points accrued for them.
Single
Yamax Judo making the long run. Orders pretty much on target, but bullets zipping past his head. They're able to get in towards the ditch there. Very nadeable. Devotees close to it.
Into the shallows. Here you go. This is why they split up. As soon as they catch whiff of potential for the elims, they start to dive in. Wave goodbye to Thunder Talks, and Alpha look to claim more from this. You are trapped in position. The nade is enough, blows them up. One goes down. Moana from the side falls as well. Alter Ego lose a player. Horror with opportunity to strike back and slow down Alpha. Zol with the response.
Losing Top though does feel rough here for them, but they will finish off Horror. Alpha Gaming just looking to put more points up on the board. It's been a big run for them today. A lot of expectations on this team.
Alpha Gaming is just going crazy, bro.
Quite literally a mythical roster, this one. I think many fans would have been sad to see Alpha Gaming not make it in towards the finals itself, and right now they claim 5th place on the leaderboard.
Bro.
Judo goes down, they continue to rack up those points.
For Weibo, they continue to sit pretty. Happy in their positioning. Order with a shot into the back line on Narvalo. He was harassing towards Alter Ego as well. So Ida got the information from that, and they're so close together. They know about these angles. They've had to take off from another once again. Moana and Alpha that remain.
I think in the midst of all this, Jackie, you do have Regnum Kaya sitting here. Believe they were towards 6th place now, potentially 7th place. That's where we're seeing Regnum Kaya lie. There's a potential for Ida and Weibo to move in. It's Regnum Kaya to get cut out from the top 8.
17 left, bro. Last game. What's gonna happen? I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, bro. Yo, that was the first time Team 24 GMX has made to the last, to top 7, bro.
It's the split from A.
They always die, bro. Like at the beginning of the game. So I'm just surprised that the GMX
taking their time, knowing the points
top 7 right now.
Pivotal.
It's 2 points for Ida. That's all they need. They need 2 more points here. Eren standing up versus Alter Ego, has the nade in hand. They can just get over Regnum Kaya. It would secure them in their position. Moana goes down. Rita will find him. They're up to 3 now. They just want to hit that 7th place. And then even if Weibo does get this massive game, Ida is still in. An up-and-coming Turkish team taking out one of the Turkish Titans will be a storyline and a half.
So
they're looking good for it right now. Smart plays, but look at this. The dive in, intense game, looking to turn up the heat, but the response back is crazy. Instantly engages with the shotgun from the side down 2. You got nades running in from the top.
Yes! Good point, he got it! Top 7, that's enough! That's enough!
Push them over.
That's enough!
There it is.
That's enough! That's all he needed.
Just about make it.
That's
They
enough,
hung
bro.
on
Just
over
bro,
towards the concrete.
bro, just how many he needed.
Goodness.
All right, bro. He's top 7.
And they were solid as steel.
Bro, he goes
in
to the
that
final.
position for
He does
such
go
a
to the
long
finals.
time as just a 2.
Oh
Doc
my God.
steps
Oh.
out a little bit too far.
Oh!
Order will lay down the gavel.
No recoil, bro.
This is his
Oh my
courtroom.
God, bro. There's no
And
recoil,
he's
bro.
claiming respect again and again with the
Oh my
stabs
God.
in the back. He has been
Oh my
so
God.
smooth. The aim on point,
Oh my
the gun
God.
skill being shown.
That nade.
Quick setup off the info
That
from his
fucking nade,
team
if
is
he hit
trying
it,
to get the read back over.
That's
It's the
Eagles.
late push up from the solo from
Oh.
Gamax, trapped in position. Nades from either side.
4 team left, bro.
Just
4
a couple
team left, bro.
more
Who's gonna
points
cook
here.
it? Oh, with the nade!
33Z will
W
find
nade!
Arthur, dropping up to 5 elims.
W nade! Oh my God. Chinese cooking with nades.
I think they've made it on placement points alone. I think that is
Oh.
Rectum Kaya now out.
Oh.
9th place. Weibo making it in off the back of this.
We don't know,
A
but he's
real
like,
fortification in both mind and spirit to
yo,
get through.
yo, 3
Join
teams left, bro.
Thunder Talks in
3
that
teams left.
finals. What a
3 teams
result for PEL.
An intense game.
Nice.
They thought they were going to crash in,
What?
rip away the dreams from Ida. It did not go that way. They were the Sandman on that one, and you're put to sleep from the sidelines of AX.
Top 2
Living on
team,
borrowed
man.
time in this one, but from the setup
Top
and
2
consistency
teams, man.
we've seen, it's
Who win
Weibo
this
that are
shit?
looking to close it.
Who win
Order
this
has been
shit?
popping off. Last 2 squads remain, 3 on either side.
Weibo
wins
will
this
get
shit, chat?
good
Who
chunk of
wins
change
this?
off the back of this one as well. If they can finish this out, it will be a nice
It's a
result for the
3v3.
special invite and AX
It's
as well
a
if they're able to
3v
finish off with a
fucking
chicken
3,
dinner.
bro.
And again, we talked about this team starting
I
slow
kinda want to say, I
on
kind of
day
want,
1.
like, I
Coming
want
into
the
day 3 and feeling a little bit sluggish
to
as
win,
well.
bro.
Finishing off on a chicken dinner
Because I watched
will
their stream
reignite
yesterday and I
that
really liked
team.
them.
Give them the
They're
motivation,
pretty cool.
that little bit of inspiration to play on in that survivals, find success.
You've got to take it into your own hands now, though.
Bro,
Show
look
us what you're
look.
made of.
Ooh, no.
Nitro down into the back line. The blow on Order
No.
hits heavy. Ordnance in front of him as well as he's trying to reposition off the knock.
No.
You're able to peek in from the side, convert onto that one fully. So the pressure starting to build now for Weibo. AX in a good spot on the push-up.
33Z, he up to the plate. Devo T on this sideline. This off angle has been absolutely sublime. Running out of bullets. The resources running low. S12.
Yes! He hit it! There's that!
The shells hit eventually.
2v2.
But he is down.
No, oh shit.
And somebody's
1v2.
going to stand up.
1v2.
Got the wrap in from the
Me
side
too.
as well. 33Z, last man in a position to try and snatch this away and take it home for Weibo off the back of what's been a big game for them, but it's a 1v2. Would need to be a clutch. No opportunity to play
Marty.
off. He's
No.
out of position, tuck in
No.
behind the car, bullets round the
No
corner.
way.
He
No
gets
way.
one. The DBS
He
rattles
got
off
one.
on the edge.
Holy
He's
shit.
trying to straight
Oh my,
into
no,
this
no,
as well. The
no,
choke down
no,
below the
no.
car.
Oh my
He's
God.
ready
Oh, he
to
got it.
compete.
He got it.
It's enough to steal it.
He got it. Pause. What, did he got it?
Get that game going from the end, and AX will finish it off.
Did he get
with
it?
a chicken
No!
dinner.
Pause. What? Pause. What? Pause. Pause. Pause, bro.
A wondrous result.
Holy shit, that was so intense.
Top 8, they're happy. AX is happy. Ida striking off the Turkish Titans and Rectum Kaya and bringing them down to the survival stage. It's Alpha 7, not able to go through, but more importantly, it is Alter Ego.
A
That was so
ridiculous fair.
intense.
Going into
Alright.
that one thinking the difference of a few eliminations, 80 grand on the line for it. They make it work. Not a full start. A great set of games every time we saw them
Oh
on
my
the
God, that was
stage, and the
amazing
lobby
match.
standings just continued to shift throughout the entire flow of that one. So close in the groupings going into it, but as the dust settles, we know how things are looking. The squad's going to survival, and the teams that get a watch on, waiting, knowing they've achieved victory for themselves. Join us for the breakdown after this.
As Blank and Jackie were saying, Alpha 7's not going to be making it straight to grand finals. They're going to be going to survival stage. Alter Ego, Neptura. What a performance by this team. Not the exact same of what we saw out of their day one, but doing just enough to make sure they were able to get and jump up to that first place.
I mean, I think we all wanted to see them double the points, get 160 and do all that, but they didn't need to. They had that first day. Now they were able to just keep it consistent, keep it quieter, but keep that consistency going, get enough points on the board, and they still top the leaderboard. Maybe, probably, right? So it looks like they've done very well for themselves. They're going straight to finals. I think this has probably been the biggest performance from any of the teams we've had today, this in the group stage.
Well, I mean, let's take a look at this. We got to give some props there to AXTMG, the special invite team, getting their first win. It is going to be a bit of a confidence boost. Keep in mind, though, that team is going to be going towards the survival stage. They got 18 points, but I'm going to be looking at Weibo Gaming. Was that enough for them to actually secure a spot in the top 8? Non-Sim Red Force as well with 7 points. Alpha Gaming there with those 9 points. We don't know what that top 8 going to the grand finals are going to be looking like, Max.
Yeah, Nongshim getting 7 points, Ida getting 5. I do think that it's going to be quite close to our top 8 from earlier. We might have just a little bit of a push with WBG in particular because Thunder Talk did not get a lot done this match. Unfortunately, CA only getting themselves 4 eliminations at the bottom. Yeah, Alpha 7, bro. Bro, I got very personal. Bro. I'm very surprised. Like, I'm going to be completely honest. If we see what we witnessed from Alpha 7 going into the survival stage, they might even miss out from the survival stage to make it into the finals. Like, this is not the Alpha 7 we expected. Of course, Squash is a new addition, so like they're maybe still trying to fix a few kicks in their armor going into PMWC, but we don't have a lot of time. Only 2 days worth of action going into the survival stage. Alpha 7 need to fix it. You got 1 break day tomorrow. You better be on the ball coming into the next stage.
And it's interesting to even think that, right? Because after day 1, with the way that this team was performing, we were not expecting them to come out on day 2 and only get a 15-point day. That is just absolutely ridiculous when it comes down to the defending champions. And for some of the other teams, for APG, I'm keeping that in mind. I'm hoping that they did enough there to go to the grand finals, but we need to start seeing them get the docketing. You need to fix that before we even go to grand finals. Every single time we saw this team being together, wonders happen. But before we even talk about more of the APG, I want to see what that top 8 is looking like. I want to see who's going to be going to the grand finals. We know Alter Ego's there. Ida Esports, Thunder Talk, Team Secret, Alpha Gaming is also going to get in there. Weibo Gaming, DRX, Sport Thrives Esports, and Alter Ego. Max, Neptura. A lot of teams got pushed out.
Sorry.
I want to see how close it is, actually.
Hang on. 3rd and 4th, tied. 5th and 6th, tied. 7th and 8th, tied. All with, what, 6-point difference?
Wait, do we have a tie on 83 points with
right now,
place? Now, that would be
wild.
Alter Ego is top 1 right now.
Also,
and
DRX maintaining a 3rd place.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, Ragnum Karya, 81 points. Nongshim, even with the 2 wins today,
didn't do enough.
It was just not enough. They slowed down way too much after those 2 wins, Nep.
They did. Those last 2 games just weren't really in the cards for them. I saw them playing well. They were trying to play the exact same way, but I think maybe they were trying to play an Arago on a Miramar where all the other teams had a specific Miramar strategy. That's kind of what it felt like to me. So, yeah, you definitely had that thing where they just kind of slowed down.
Max, another team that was able to get 2 wins today, Power Esports. You were wondering earlier, is that going to be enough? It's a little bit too late. That turns out to be the case.
Yeah, they didn't make it. Quite unfortunate for them. I mean, very good step up. I especially like their 3-1 splits they were doing on Miramar and their 1 chicken dinner a little bit earlier on in the day. That was very well executed for them, so hopefully they can maintain that kind of composure in the matches going into the survival stage. So the last page here. Now, these are the teams we need to see a big step up going into survival, and one team we just need to highlight. It has to be Team Falcons. What has happened with this team? Like, I'm sure that PMSL Europe is a different caliber of play, but they played so much better over there, and here the synergy just looks null and void. I just don't see them playing together. They're split. They get picked off 1 by 1 by 1. The push is 2 by 2 or 2. Team Falcons, this is the lowest I think I could have ever expected to see them, and even then I am shocked beyond belief. They're that low.
I mean, I think I had them squarely in my predictions for top 8, so it does make sense. They've had such a good year so far, but to see them not do
Jones,
that and like, okay, they're
Jones,
like, well, we wouldn't mind
I can
playing
drop a
survival,
opening
this, that,
video.
yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, it's good
Like
that
the
you don't
200
because you're
million
now going to be
video.
playing it. But
Fable crate.
yeah, I think it was a shock. I just don't know. It kind of felt like something happened that broke kind of the momentum, the mindset that they had, and it kind of fell apart from there, playing very split. The synergies kind of cracked in some way that is easily repairable, but just maybe not so close to, you know, the next game.
What do you think that was, though? If we were to speculate.
I know.
Oh,
They wanted to play survival stage. Again, I hate that comment the team made. No. But like, I hope they can take some teachings out of the group stage and actually try and improve upon it going into survival. But Falcons, after especially the meteoric rise of this team throughout 2024, the start of this year, PMGC third place
you want that?
with Enigma Galaxy, second place going into PMGO. Like they have
After this,
so
we're
much
gonna
hype
check if
behind them, especially
if
since
we
they
have
won
money for that.
PMSL EU versus 15 Turkish teams, one of the best teams out there, and unfortunately was not close enough for them to qualify in the top 8.
And once again, just if you're tuning in, if you missed out when we were looking at those overalls, this are going to be the top 8 teams that are going to be advancing to the grand finals.
Jones,
they're just going to be sitting pretty.
do you enjoy this big stream
stage, taking up
or the other one?
What is
That
it,
you
Max?
can
I do want
scroll
to say one very big surprise
on your
out of
phone.
the Turkish teams. No Regnum Karya, no Fireflux. We get IDA, the underdog team out of Turkey. That is a big surprise. I do have to give big props to Eren in particular.
Bro,
this guy played with Zeus back
IDA
in
did
PMGC.
good, bro.
No,
So
maybe
look,
not too experienced on the global stage, but IDA able to out of
So look, those teams are already qualified to go into the finals for the. I think 2 million or 3 million, right? Right. And then the next game is gonna be other team that loses, or the other. I think a 24 team that lost are gonna go and fight that. In this form, okay, vertical gets you views, bro. I think there's a way to do both. Yes, there's a way, but but my PC is not strong enough. Verticals, the small stream, it gives me more like chance to find more people, but this one gives me more money. This big one.
Is a big surprise. I do have to give big props to Eren in particular. This guy
to
played
be
with
honest,
Zeus back in PMGC. No, maybe not too experienced on the global stage, but
build
IDA
like-
able to
build like,
eclipse the two other teams of his home
click.
region. Now that is a massive surprise for me, set up to go into the finals.
And for IDA as well, one thing that we saw out of them today was just so much more aggressiveness out of this team. And now for the teams that are going to be advancing to the survival stage, absolute shockers, to be completely honest. Regnum Karya, you on top of that have the defending champions Alpha 7. Team Falcons, like you were saying, Max. And to be honest, I'm really surprised to see teams like Influence Rage in there, the champions out of PMSL America's intense game, not even putting up a good performance. Maybe today we saw some flashes here and there, but besides that, nothing.
I'm really surprised that Intense Game were not placed higher than they were, because they have been very consistent today. You saw some really nice splits, some really nice control on the side, you know, one side of zone, something like that, and they're constantly in that top 8, top 7 position. But to only get 45 points, it does show you that you need to be consistent on both days, because one day just is not going to cut it.
Bro,
it came down to
is
that
she
first
wearing
stage. They were
jeans
just
with a
non-existent
half skirt,
whatsoever.
bro?
Kind of along the lines there of what was happening with Power. We saw those teams going to survival stage, Max. We saw the teams also going to grand finals. Out of everything that we've seen, I know you gave me some already that surprised you and whatnot. The team secret surprised you at all?
Like, I'm
being
mad
in the top
cute,
8,
chat.
moving on to
Like, right now, bro, I'm mad cute, bro.
They were such a secretive team.
I'm
they
mad
were so
cute,
quiet.
bro. Like,
It was enough to make it to the finals. So, like, big props. They played using the rule sets and turning them into their favor, which is a very smart strat. You know, you secure your spot early on. GG, well played. Now, I'm going to be completely blunt. That is not going to cut it if you want to be champions here at PMWC. If you want to be podium, on the podium, it's not going to be enough, right? We need to see this team be more than silent. We need to see this team reach the late game, having 3, 4 players alive, holding strong positions, looking to defend, looking to breach. I want to see more proactiveness out of Team Secret because, again, it was enough but for the finals, it will definitely not be enough for the next stage.
Yeah, for the finals, there's going to be a massive step up when we talk
bro.
about just gameplay, overall strategies,
Seven
rotations,
outfit,
even the gunfights.
it's good, I'm saying.
I'm hoping that we
It's
get to
valid,
see
I'm saying.
some maybe of super explosive bow as we take a look here
Bro,
at the top plays for the final day of group stages. We started off with Nonshim. I mean, Nonshim just give us so much hope there in Neptune throughout the day and then just fell down slow.
Yeah, it's another classic case of day one didn't do well, and you need to be consistent on both days. They had a really good day today. If they had backed that up with a day one that was similar, not as going all out, right? They don't have to win twice in day one. They just need to maybe have a consistent top 5, top 6 position day one, back that up 2 wins on day 2. They're looking golden, but as it was, they were so silent in day 1. It just did not help whatsoever.
Continuing to talk about teams that did a step up in regard from day 1, they weren't really that impressive. On day 2, they were a little bit more impressive. Arena, I feel like, was one of those teams. We started to see a little bit more out of them. We started to see them being even more aggressive as well. And I feel like, Max, I don't know if you agree with me on this or not, but this current lobby, it definitely rewards aggressiveness.
For sure. Like, if you are a passive team, unless you're Team Secret, you are going to be struggling. That's like the one issue is Team Secret, but otherwise you're going to be struggling quite heavily.
I mean, bro,
it might be enough to make it top 8 if you want to go the entire way.
With
if
the
you want to make
vertical,
history here
like, my
at
views
PMWC
are
2025,
crazy,
you are
my
going
guy.
to want to be both passive when needed and aggressive
talking
when the
about-
circle requires you to do so. So I think a lot of teams
My
are
live
trying to
stream
add to their
got
kind of
10K views,
their
bro.
gameplay strats,
10K views,
handbook
7K views,
in terms of what they can
6K
try and
views,
achieve and pull off
8K
these games.
views,
I feel like yesterday we
8.9K,
had a pretty
4.6,
obvious
10K views again, bro.
Sony Hero of the Day,
I mean, like, the
the
engagement has
MVP.
been
So
really
far
crazy.
today, I honestly don't know. Before we
Comments
show
is
it,
crazy,
we
bro.
gotta take
In
some
the last
guesses. Make sure you
26
guys let us know in the
hours,
comments
I
below
got
who you think
26K
this Sony
views,
Hero
bro.
of the Day is gonna be. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with
I
you
mean-
first, Nep.
Oh, of course you did when my mind's gone blank. I'm gonna say it's probably somebody in... Oh God, I don't actually know.
Max, who you got?
Binny.
Okay.
Oh, Binny, really? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna go Rosemary again.
Oh.
Makes sense too, actually. That's not a bad pick.
Okay. All right.
What about
Well,
you,
let's take a look.
7?
Yeah, 7.
I kind of want to see somebody from APG. I feel like it was
Somebody who?
it's gonna be Seal. I was really impressed with the way he was able to play today, the way that he was able to get angles as well. So you know what? Stop teasing us. Show us who is it gonna be. Oh, Rosemary, 50
I mean, but the thing
eliminations,
is about
3,600
the
damage.
vertical
That's
view,
what you
bro.
like to see. Consistency.
It's awesome. Yeah, that is really nice to see.
But
I
the
thought it
thing
might
is,
be him
bro,
because we did see
listen.
5 elims in one, like halfway through one of the games. I thought, nah, this guy's got to be
Yo.
MVP again, right? Some really
Yo.
good stuff, and it just goes to show you how much work they were really
Yo.
doing, even though
I
they didn't
got-
really get any wins.
8.6K views,
It's going to
bro.
come down to that consistency. Rosemary, you
And
were
made
able to do
2
it 2
cents.
days in a row. Now you get a chance to sit
With the
down,
small
relax,
screen, bro.
go back to the drawing
2
board. We
fucking
didn't get
assists,
that
bro.
5,000 damage. We got close to it though, Max.
But same limbs, right? Like, if you got 15 yesterday?
I
With
think he ended up
5,000?
getting 18, if I'm not
Was it
mistaken.
18? Okay,
Yes.
but like still close despite getting less damage. He's still very impactful, still able to back up the results. And we said it right, it's been a long time since we've had an
And then,
SEA
right?
MVP. The fact
And
that he
then, right?
becomes the hero of the day twice in
Right?
a row for the group stage is very impressive.
It's been a while too since we got an MVP back to back.
Listen,
I
right?
feel like it has been a
On the
minute,
big
especially
stream,
when we talk
right?
about group stages, when we
Right?
talk about
On the
global
big
events.
stream,
I can't think
I
of one
did-
right away, so it's
I
good to see
did,
that the consistency
I
is there
did
for Rosemary. Now
256 views
It can't just be Rosemary.
and
It
got
has to
60
be the
cents.
whole squad. That's how we've been saying. We're gonna have to wait
So
it
like
out
each
a little
1K
bit to
is
see
like
them again.
$3 on the
Indonesia,
big
I know you're
stream.
happy that you currently have a team that's performing. We got to talk even more about those teams that are going to be going over to that survival stage. And Rosemary, I mean, continuing with the honor domination role. And this is for players that
I'm
got
just saying,
3
bro,
or more eliminations
the little stream
in a match. He was
does
able to
me
do
more
that 3
views for
times.
me,
I think yesterday he was
which
able
is
to do
like
it
2
4
cents,
times, Nat.
and like
Yep, that
the
is
big
entirely
screen,
correct. It was 4 times
200
yesterday, so
views
very, very similar
60
results
cents.
coming in from Rosemary. Similar performance there. Your prediction of Binny actually wasn't far off. Binny's not on this list,
Binny's
but
not here, yeah.
but 2 of his teammates are.
Hey, Binny, Tizzy, I misspoke. I meant Tizzy.
no,
Sure.
Aaron's up there. I talked about him. He's going to be the stand newcomer of Turkey. I know he's been doing really good. The order, be careful, Paraboy.
Yes.
He's coming for that MVP status. I knew where you were going with that one, 7. Order. He's chasing down history here because we did chat about it.
Yes.
If WBG win this, I would have to agree and say that Order's the new PUBG Mobile Esports GOAT. I think it would
But
be
Smokey-
a good statement he would make here by winning PMWC.
If I got 10K
100%.
views,
It's good to see for
on
Weibo
this
Gaming that currently
big,
one of their top
like,
fraggers
on the
is
big
starting
stream,
to perform
bro,
leading
that's
up to the grand
literally-
finals.
let me
You
see.
want to be able to
That's
see Order
literally
put
like
up the numbers.
100
He's
and-
going to be able to do
No, that's-
just
no,
that.
that's like
Now, out of the
$200
teams
right
that
there.
ended up qualifying, I kind of want to put you in the spot a little bit here, Max. Which one do you think it's going to be
So
a
basically,
breakout
I'm
player
faced with
going into the grand
get
finals?
more views,
Breakout player.
We have already seen some teams end up surprising us. I think for Four Thrives, just to remind you, even though they weren't here, Naki has been really good. We always talk about Flock, we always talk
Smoky,
about T24,
my
what
PC's
IQ is
old
able
as
to
hell,
do
he
as well.
can't do that.
But Naki being able
I
to
tried
have
it,
that
that shit
clutch
crashed
factor
like
for
10
this
times.
squad,
I
that's
would
one
keep
that's
doing the vertical
really
for a few
outstanding
more
to
days
me.
just to get
I
your
was
name
going to
out
say
there.
Noki. I just thought I knew. Yeah. So yeah,
My boy.
Noki. I'm taking
So
Noki.
like,
How about you?
So like,
I gotta say
I'm
Alva.
faced with right now.
You know what? Yes.
Yes.
Get more
You know what?
views,
Alva from Alter
get
Ego.
more
Oh,
subs,
true.
Yeah.
I stand.
and make $0,
Are you vibing with it?
or
I'm vibing.
Are you
big time with
vibing?
Alva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
or
standing and vibing.
do a big
Raised up the
stream.
lobby.
The vibes.
Really good.
It
The vibes
takes
are good.
more
You know what?
longer.
You know what else is good? Don't forget that from July
And build a
25th
community.
to July 27 and August 1st to the 3rd, log into summon airdrops and collect 2025 airdrop vouchers to enter prize draws for official merchandise, smartphones, BD partner rewards, permanent in-game items, and more. Every participant
Damn,
is
man.
guaranteed to win. Additionally, from July 25th to the 31st, vote for your favorite airdrop partner for a chance to receive special gifts from them. Don't miss this year's airdrop carnival and unbox your surprise because we have already gotten a bunch of surprises here, especially in the group stages. Defending champions gonna have to struggle, gonna have to go to the survival stage.
no,
I am
child.
happy though, not gonna lie. I'm happy that that's gonna be happening because I haven't been really impressed with the way that Alpha 7 has been playing. Even going all the way back to PMSL Americas. One thing that this team was able to do, they barely qualified to PMWC. It came down to that last game.
That's not a really good precedent, is it, though? Really? I mean, barely qualified.
Bro, wait, bro. Listen, those two has to be dating, bro. That's to be dating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying a facts. No, I mean like not a fact. I'm just being a commentary guy. They both got jeans on, and they both got a different bro. He got a summer beach shirt on with jean pants, bro. They gotta be like, I don't know, I don't know, or like best friend or something. Best friend. Get more views to get your name out there, and recognized by the community. I understand. With the views you are getting, should be easy to get some. With the views you are getting, should be easy to get some. But the thing is, but you see, like when I do like horizontal stream, the views from vertical do not transfer over. So like it's like I don't know, bro.
Here in the first place. Barely
I feel
just
like a lot of
about
views,
not quite make it to top
with
8 for
verticals
finals.
kinda fucking useless
And now you're looking at
because
survival stage.
one,
I mean, I think everybody has kind of decided they're
like,
going to be a shoe-in, right, for
they don't
finals
transfer
based on
over.
survival stage, based on the way the other teams have been playing. However, we saw
don't
big
make you no-
step-ups from
no
teams like
money.
EA. We saw big
Three,
step-ups from teams like
you don't even
Notion
build
as
a real
well.
community 'cause-
So those teams who are also
because
going into the
they
survival
only
stage
just
are kind of
scrolling.
like
That's what I'm saying.
A7. I mean, at least today, those teams outperformed them by a
Yes, bro,
lot.
7WG
I
is
hope it's a
the
wake-up call.
one
I hope it's a big
exceptional
wake-up call for
just
that team because I feel like, yeah, they
at
have
that,
been
bro.
having fun. They have been testing out
He-
different stuff, but you can't
looks
do what you
swag
do
as
in
hell,
PMSL Americas here in the global stage. It's just not going to work out that way. And before we end the day, Max, is there anything you want to tell the viewers in regards to going to survival stage? Maybe some teams to keep an eye out on.
You need to get ready because what we just witnessed from teams such as Alter Ego, Four Thrives, DRX, like they are going to play in a very similar fashion going into the finals. You need to be able to match, if not exceed, those kind of plays that were pulled off by those teams. So you better get back to work because otherwise, guess what? You're not making it to the finals and you're definitely not going to be taking home that trophy.
A big big step up for some of these teams, especially the teams that are towards the bottom, Neptura.
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of those teams that are down there. I mean, you've got G-Maxes down there. We haven't seen hardly anything from them. They are going to the survival stage. If they want another chance at those finals, then they really need to put in a lot of work, because we've, over 2 days, have not seen anything from them. There's a lot of teams that we could say the same thing about. So definitely there's got to be some research going in there. Something's got to change.
Yeah, and we both agree Falcons is like the outlier.
Falcons.
Please, Falcons. We need to see more presence in these games.
Yeah,
right
bro.
now,
Falcon 8-7, bro.
I'm
Alpha 7.
I'm beyond disappointed. I wanted to see way more, and we know they can deliver. So I'm just hoping that we're going to be seeing their S-tier gameplay here going into the survival stage.
This is the thing. I was promised a new jersey from Falcons, because I have the one when they were with Enigma Galaxy. I've been promised one, now they're with Falcons. I would love a jersey from a PMWC finalist team. Guys, do it. Come on now.
I was trying to see where you were going there with that one. I was like,
makes sense.
Is she just pitching the idea for them to just give her a free jersey? You know what?
Also,
While you're at it,
there's
make
that.
sure you give all of us a jersey. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to be happening in survival stage. I'm excited to see how these teams are going to be progressing. They're going to have a day off, luckily. They're going to be able to go back to the drawing board, do that VOD review, talk to their coaches, talk to their analysts, do everything that they can to set themselves up perfectly to not just succeed in survival stage, to also improve when they go to the grand finals. My name is the 7WG, joined by Netura and Maxman. I do hear, though, that we have an interview with none other than Barney in order from Weibo Gaming.
Welcome back to the main stage. You might all recognize this man on my left. It is, of course, Order from Weibo Gaming. What a final match for you guys. I kind of want to dive into how you felt during that final game. Did you guys know that you had secured a place in the grand finals directly? And what were the comms like? Were you guys nervous?
That's him. We watched.
首先就是很精彩的最后一局，就想问你，当时最后一把的时候，你们是已经知道你们成功的晋级了这个总决赛了呢，还是当时可能队内还是可能比较紧张一点的？以及你们当时最后一把的队内的沟通是什么样的？
当时就想着先我一个人拉右边去嘛，但是不知道他们是一个买迷队。我们当时场上情况是因为我们清了个独狼，我们没有记清楚就场上的情况，然后以为是个3打2打1，然后就是出一点失误嘛。然后分数的话，我们都一直是不担心的，我觉得我们都是稳进。
I would say that generally we were pretty self-assured in the sense that we knew that we were definitely gonna go into the grand finals early on. But for the final match, when we were up against the final remaining team, there was a bit of miscommunication. We saw that there were like 3 players alive. We thought that it was us 3 against 2 teams of like 2 players and a single lone wolf. However, it turned out that it was like a full team, so we had a bit of miscalculation there, and we made some misplays. I think that if we were in a calmer or more focused state of mind, it could have gone the other way.
Well, nevertheless, you guys made it into the grand finals, so congratulations. You've got 4 days now between here and the grand finals. What's the plan? Are you guys going to, relax and reset, or is it straight back into practice and creating strategies for the grand finals?
Bro, Chinese don't rest, bro. Chinese do not rest. I bet you.
4天功夫大概做些什么事情呢？你们就是可能更偏向于休息调整，还是可能更加刻苦的训练呢？
因为我们版本还是不是很适应嘛，所以我们需要花更多的时间去练习。
Well, we think that we're not exactly very used to the new patch right now, so we're definitely going to spend this 4 days practicing a lot more.
I told you.
I like that. We look forward to seeing you guys in the grand finals. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much for joining me in this interview. Order.
They do not rest. They do it all day.
The stage is
That
now
should be me.
over. The survival stage will be beginning on Tuesday, and it is going to get spicy, I can assure you. Thank you so much to all of the players, production, and talent. You guys have been fantastic over the last 3 days. But of course, thank you so much, mostly to you guys, the fans, for watching and supporting all of your favorite teams throughout this. We've got more games to play. The survival stage starts on Tuesday. We'll see you then.
Oh, Tuesday. Alright, bro. Anyway, so. Oh. Anyways, though, but yeah. Oh, wait, Chad, let me show you guys real quick. Let me see how much money I have. That was really cool to watch. Of course, it was really cool to watch. I mean, like, my content is, duh. Let me see what I'm at. I got 143. How much you think is worth in my inventory? 169. Oh hell no, we need to grab some more loot, bro. Alright, but anyways though, but yeah. I mean, of course, like when listen, when I bring something for you guys to watch, it's always fire content. I'm not gonna put you guys to have some boring shit like I'm not gonna watch too as well. Anyways though, chat. I mean, today was a. Let me see. Let's see, chat. Sorry. Let's chat. Straight to the camera right here for you guys to see me, bro. All right, there we go. All right, chat. Today was a pretty good stream. I'm saying like an early morning stream, early watch party. Thank you for watching. I see you guys. Today. Oh, guys, I do start back work on Monday, so like, if you don't see me as much, it's because I'm working, because school start opening on Monday. GG chat. Thank you for the games. Fuck, not the game.